Hold on, wait. Before you send this out, right? Before you send it out, right? I'm gonna copy the YouTube and send it to you, so that way you can. I'm gonna copy the link and send it to you. So now, what you do is when you send it out, when you join the live, right? When you join the live,
it's about to start getting.
You're gonna send it out with the YouTube, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I did not bring my iPad.
You know what I'm saying?
Send it.
Hold on, sure. Boom. So now you copy that, right? And then you join the live, and then you send it out. The message that you send with the live is YouTube, so you can watch it on either one. So I'm saying, Jerry, where your phone at? Go on your phone and copy the link I just sent you. And when you send it out the live, you send it out with the YouTube link copied in there. But I'm not gonna lie, it is definitely a nice ass Sunday. Ain't nobody gonna be in the live today.
It's a gorgeous Sunday.
Beautiful.
Niggas outside. But we still got shit show.
No shit, shut up.
I was gonna ask you, did you want to do a show for possibly Rich is gonna be going next week? Did you want to do a show with me and you?
Absolutely.
All right. Say less.
I'll leave the laptop right here. I'll take my job tablet up. I ain't that.
You said when you send it, just send it with the.
I send it with it. Yeah, like you'll see.
Like this?
Let's dance people in here tonight. What's up, Tanya?
Oh, what's going on? What's going on, Tanya?
Capital One. He said Rich giving living color vibes.
Yeah, you know what's going on.
What's going on?
Yeah. Oh, yo,
Sean Brown in the building.
What's going on, Sean?
How am I copying this? Exactly.
How do you copy it? You don't
My
know.
No, I'm searching. I usually just press the buttons and I did that already.
Oh yeah, when he
Oh, so then look.
when he
So then look, boom. Go right here. Once you click a name, right? Click a name, right message.
Oh.
Paste.
There you go.
Now send it to
Send it to everybody. All right.
when he come home, he said he wanted to be on the show too.
Who, Sean?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we can make that happen. DM us when you are coming home so we can make sure that around the time we have
Yes, sir.
have no guests coming. We were supposed to have a guest today. Shout out to Nick Seal, DJ on Power 105. Also got the Pink album out, the Pink Aura album out. Y'all go check that out. Hopefully we'll have him here soon or whenever we get to a different studio.
Yeah, man, we here.
Yeah, y'all will see him.
You know where we at.
Check him out, Nick Seal, Nick Seale Seal on Instagram. All right, check him out.
I never do this.
The lights.
How could I?
How could you?
How dare I?
How dare you?
Shut up, Rich.
Hey man, I'm just trying to figure. I'm just trying to. Oh shit! How did I do that? I was wondering why I was so dark over here. You know what I mean? How did I do that?
we both did.
He's
doing a lot.
We out here messing up.
Sean Brown said July 13th and 17th.
That's when he gonna be home.
July 13th through the 17th.
Oh, I mean, we'll check the calendar. We'll let you know.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
That's right around the corner. You know we're getting booked up now, y'all. Shout out to all of our critical thinkers who've been speaking highly of this podcast, and we filling up our schedules, man. So definitely hit us up if you are interested in being a guest on our show. We just talk life, relationships, love, all that. So keep in mind podcast, man. Tell a friend to tell a friend.
Yeah,
be dope.
All right, well, let's get the show started.
Let's do it.
As I said, it's summertime, so we don't expect nobody to be in the lives like that. Cause
just start the show.
Yeah.
Thank you, Black.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
Hey, it was good. It's your boy Black.
Suck by Station Miss J.
What's going on? It's your boy MX Rich, and this is
Keep in Mind.
All right. Matthew McConaughey.
This guy is on one today.
Yo, for real. We're in for a show, guys.
Yeah, clearly.
Get ready.
So, Jerry, how has your week been?
It's been great, man. It's been good times, family things. You already know. Got to see some friends I haven't seen in a very long time, which is always a good feeling. You forget sometimes, man. Like I don't know if you guys could relate, But like me being out with my wife this weekend, and it's just me and my wife, and we had a babysitter. Shout out to our babysitter, because you the real MVP. And just like I forgot how long it's been where it's just me and her going out having a good time. Just I could not remember the last time I did that with my wife. So it was a really good feeling, man. Because I was like, damn, like we are adults who can live life, but you know we put that on pause, you know. So. You kind of, man, listen, if you got somebody out there and y'all got the opportunity to hang out with each other and do things with each other, man, take that chance. Do it. Because I'm telling you, it's like, after a while, I'm like, the last time I did that with her for real, probably 4 or 5 months ago. Like, you know what I mean? For her birthday, kind of, for a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy when I'm like, I'm my wife right there, I sleep next to the woman, but I don't even get time to hang out and party and dance and chill with you and talk to you. It's crazy.
How was your weekend?
That was my time. You beat him. You beat him to the punch. We're doing this the whole time now. That's it. Until he stops doing this whole, no, I don't get asked.
My weekend was great. Chilling with my lady. You know what I mean? Went bowling.
Shouts to that. I'll keep drinking tonight to that.
Went bowling. Went to play some pool, which I definitely lost in bowling again.
Yikes.
3 games I lost.
So we can just pretty much
she's better than
me. Yeah. She's a better bowler than you are. We
100%.
can conclude.
Game, the 4th game was like, it was a stretch. Niggas was tired. I can't even lie.
Yeah, arms start to hurt.
Yeah,
4th
game is a lot of
I was ready to bowl all night.
Because you was losing. Yo, that's him though. That's him.
Rich is of course you're ready to bowl. I bet you if you had like a one perfect game, even if it was the 4th game, you would have been like, all right.
I'm not winning bad, but
if you bowled a 300, easy.
Nah, that ass.
That day's coming. That day when I bowled,
like
that day when I bowled a 300 is coming, man.
I like that.
Y'all niggas gonna be shocked because I be getting strikes back to back, and then like I don't know, like I don't want people to big me up after I get 2 strikes back to back. I feel like that's what she did. It always threw me off. Don't say shit to me.
You did it.
Yeah, don't say shit to me. Don't say shit.
Do y'all like when y'all partners like low key be bigging y'all up on some bullshit? Like let's say you playing 2K and like you're losing, but like your partner's like you can do it, like you can beat that team.
Like, shut up.
I low key hate that shit. Like I'm like don't give me no sympathy, motherfucking like
get out of here.
Cheerleading, I don't need that. This ain't the part of the movie where shit starts to slow down.
Nah, you ain't lying. Yo, definitely, Sean. We'll definitely come out for your event for your pops.
Be hating though.
100% will be there.
Yeah.
100%.
It's cool.
So nice, bro.
But no, that's what I did. How was your weekend though?
Oh, I had a lit weekend. I had an amazing weekend. I went to see The Blackening.
Oh, how was that?
It's good. It's a very good movie.
It's very good?
It's funny.
Okay,
It was good.
Okay, all right, cool.
I enjoyed it. And
I just didn't want them to overdo it. You know what I mean? Like I was like a black horror comedy. They could overdo it, but it didn't seem like it was overdone, man. It really looks like a good movie. I'm gonna catch it with sure.
You gotta go see it. And yesterday I went to the Cops Igloo party, all white party, out in Wyandanch. That party was a movie.
What cups? Sorry, guys.
It's just I guess that's the name of their shit.
It's not cups and combos.
No, not cups and combos.
Okay, just cups. Okay.
Cups.
Yeah.
Yo,
Cups
Black.
VIP.
That party looked lit though.
I was about to say it though. Yo, see, watching you dance, bro, it's like you are the ultimate uncle when you dance,
I be
bro.
having
Your
so
face,
much fun, bro.
like just how much fun you're having. It's just like, yo, that man, you can't tell that man he's not having fun, bro. Like
having a fucking blast, nigga.
It definitely looked like having a good time.
He was having a good time, bro.
We gotta start going out to those events.
Yeah, well, I want to go to the Cooler Fest, so I'm hoping.
No, we're going.
We're going to the Cooler Fest.
You're not gonna be here.
Yeah, you're not gonna be here for the Cooler Fest.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
What's it called? So
Yeah, but I had a good week all in all. We all had good weeks.
All right. Shout out to everybody who had a good week this week.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Beautiful and enjoying this beautiful weather, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So anyway, so we was just outside just having a conversation. Since we haven't done current events in a little while, so we was just discussing a situation that happened in Chicago recently. Where a 35-year-old mother is now being charged with murder for the murder that her son committed of a 32-year-old man inside of some restaurant. For context, if you haven't seen it, it's because it's gonna go viral. It's like the information seems like it's gonna go viral. Basically, a mom was inside of a restaurant. I think her son was either in the car or somewhere nearby.
when she pulled up, went inside. I guess she got into a argument with dude that was inside with his girlfriend. Dude, I guess he wants to show off because the woman's at the ticket counter, speaking like she's in front of where you would order, and he's off to the side. Like if somebody was probably waiting for their order to be made.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I guess they get into some type of discussion, or argument, and he wants her to shut up. So he's like, yo, if you say one more word, watch what I do or whatever it is. And she says one more word, and his girlfriend is taping this, trying to go viral on World Star or something like that. And I guess he's trying to show off like, yeah, I'm a big bad nigga because I beat women up, which is crazy to me. So
that's the opposite of what you're trying to portray. Actually,
I mean, sarcasm.
Yeah, no. I'm just saying that's the weakest thing you could ever do to me. But yeah.
Good evening, Tina.
Oh, what's up? What's going on?
So
he walks son down after the first shot. Splash Gordon said.
Yeah. So basically, when the 35-year-old woman says something again, homie starts wilding on her.
And they don't know each other.
They don't know.
These people don't know
from what we know.
Okay.
Right. From what we know.
Yeah, you're right.
From what we know. I guess the mom must have texted her son while she was having an argument. So he comes to the door. By the time he comes to the door, I guess he sees his mom getting rocked. So he's fumbling for his gun and shoots the dude. I guess he shoots the dude and the dude runs out. But now, I feel like that would have probably been self-defense at that point. But
yeah, he would have been good still.
He would have been good at that point. But what happened was he went and found the dude. Was the guy on the ground or something like that?
Like he just ran out and he just ran behind him.
And shot him again and shot him in the back of the head. I don't know if the shot in the back of the head was the first shot. Usually, if you get shot in the head the first time, you're not running nowhere. But probably was the second shot. Who knows? But that's the information I got was that he was shot in the back of the head. Dude died, and then the mom encouraged the son to shoot the girlfriend as well.
That's what she's fucking up at.
Yeah.
That's what she's gonna fuck up. That's where she's gonna go to jail for murder. Because you told this nigga to shoot the girl too, like shoot her too. She was laughing. Now you just telling him to be
a murderer,
a cold-blooded
serial killer.
So
that's insane.
So
this is insane.
He says no to the mother. The mother tries to take the gun from him, and he pushes the mother away. They get in the car and they leave.
Right.
They turned themselves in on Wednesday or whatever, probably thinking that they was gonna be able to run a self-defense thing, but. The fact that y'all walked him down. But at the same time, I would say that they probably had to walk him down because after you shot me and I'm running out, you don't know what I'm going to go get. Think about that. Because the restaurant, the way it's set up, when you run out, you're running into the parking lot where your car is.
Yeah, but see, the thing about that is, even if so, like...
It's not going to work.
You're shooting him in his back, too, also. It's
right, because
it's not like you shot him, he ran away, or he ran and turned.
We in Chicago, bro. I shot you and you running outside. I'm gonna shoot you again, nigga.
Just to make sure.
No, I probably did the same thing.
You're gonna go get your gun. You're gonna go get your gun, and that's what they should. That's the case. That's what they should run. The mom, I don't know the situation.
Shanae on Instagram said nobody stepped in to stop the fight. Nah, I just think it was. I don't think it was that many people in there. I just think it was.
The girlfriend, it looked like it looked like one of those places like takeout for real.
Right.
You order it, you come inside, you pay for your shit, and you step out.
Right.
Or you order it and you stand off to the side, wait for them to slide it out to you, and you walk out.
This is not a busy bustling.
It's not a sit down spot.
You said some spot down south, right?
Yeah,
It's a rural spot.
Chicago.
Oh, okay. So okay. There's people around and stuff like that. All right, bro. This is nuts.
Yeah.
This is not. This is my angle. My angle is that I don't know what kind of parent in their right mind would direct their child into danger like that necessarily. I just don't. I don't feel like for me it was. Right. I don't know. I don't know the situation.
Maybe the mom didn't even tell him come shoot the person. The mom could have said, "Come in here, bring my gun." And then when he got to the door, he saw his mom getting punched in the face. So he's just like.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? We don't know. We don't know.
Directing your child to do something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that somebody said the son was already in there. She told him to go sit in the car.
Are you sure about that? Because the video I saw, the mom walked into the restaurant by herself. From what I saw, and he was sitting in the car.
Listen, I don't want to make any conclusions, especially while there's an ongoing.
Yeah, we don't know. We
don't know the facts. We don't want to talk about. Or say something that's definitely untrue.
I've only seen the video of when he's saying to her, "Say one more thing, and I'm gonna punch you." And he starts to punch.
I saw the video with his 2 slides. It's him saying that. He starts wailing on her. And then they show the other angle of the son at the door, the entrance of the door, and he's fumbling for his gun and shoots.
Because from what you said, the girlfriend is recording as well.
The girlfriend's recording. The video you see of him say another word is the girlfriend's video. Because they want, like, I guess they want the clock from him hitting her. I don't know.
Insane, bro.
And the other video I thought was from the parking lot.
This ain't that saying mom did not say that.
Did not say what?
Go get my gun. Probably.
I don't know what mom said. We don't. I didn't. There's no audio. We don't know.
Yeah, we don't.
There's no audio in the video I saw.
We're not too sure.
The only video I saw that had audio was the video of the dude saying, "Say one more word." The other video I saw that had no audio. It's, they show the part. They show the black. It looked like a black livery car, like a car that picks up people. It has 2 flags, a Haitian flag and like some African flag on it. And they pull up and park. The mom gets out, walks into the store, and you can see the son still in the car. That's why I think. That's why I'm like, maybe he followed after. I don't see that part. I'm not saying you're wrong. This ain't that. You know what I mean? I really don't know. But then from there, after you see her walk in, you go to the next slide. It's the angle from the girlfriend's phone where she's taping the nigga saying what he's saying. Then the last slide is an angle from the restaurant with no audio where the son's at the door fumbling for his gun, shooting. Then they go back to the footage of the parking lot where you see the son and the mom walking outside. I don't know if I didn't see him shooting in there. Like the second shot, I didn't see it. Me personally, I didn't see the second shot. They didn't have video. I didn't see the video of that. I didn't see the video of that. You know what I mean? So,
Miss Shannon Nelson, coming from someone that spent almost half a year in Chicago, albeit not too long, these people are raised off survival. The hood there is comparable to a third world country.
Now somebody
That's
just
why
sent
they call
me
it
the
Chirac
video.
out here, man.
She told her son to come inside because the son's not in there right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. See,
she told the son to come inside.
Wow.
He comes to the door.
That's the son right
See, that's
there.
what I'm saying. Suspect number. This is a video I saw. That's what I'm trying to say.
Miss Shannon Nelson said that lady was getting her shit rocked. People get shot there for way less.
No, definitely.
You can tell she was not the first woman he put his hands on.
Nah, yeah.
See, that's when the mom want to go shoot the girlfriend.
The girlfriend.
That's the video I saw. There's no audio. See what I'm saying?
He was protecting his mother.
He was protecting his mother. It looked like his mom said, "Come inside."
She did tell him to come inside.
She didn't tell him come shoot a nigga. She wilded out when she just shoot the girlfriend too, though.
Yeah. Now at that point, that was just her getting beat up, and now you gotta understand, she just was getting punched in her head. She's tight. And the girl was laughing like, "Yeah, bitch, you want to get shot too?" Like, I feel like that's more of that what that was like. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Jesus,
more so than anything else.
This is it's heartbreaking, man. It's really heartbreaking.
Stone Quiet 625 said, "Free the mother and son, protect black women, mothers by any means."
Nah, I agree with that.
I mean, like I said,
I'm not watching nobody beat up my mom. I would have did the same thing.
Yeah, I'm not watching nobody beat up my mother. And two, as far as like I said, you in Chicago. If you made it outside, I know that by the time I get in my car, you might have the Draco ready to air out my whole, me and my mom. Before anything.
Real shit.
I'm putting you down, bro.
Real shit.
I shot you already. I have to.
I got to. Nah,
you running out. What you running out to?
Oh my goodness, man!
This shit is crazy.
Listen,
so
we're gonna pay some attention. We're gonna pay attention to this, right?
Free them, free that mom, free that son. I hope they do get out. Don't beat women to be cool.
Don't beat women, period. Don't beat women.
Yeah, period. But don't do it to be cool. I'm just saying.
Don't beat women, bro. Like that is.
Don't beat
We've
women.
said that plenty of times on the show, man. I feel like it is the weakest form of a man's
Send me the video
strength.
that you can send us the video that you're talking about too to the page. We'll watch it too.
We'll watch it.
Yes, we would definitely will, man.
So
we are all bystanders in this, you know.
Let's move along.
Let's move along.
Off that morbid shit. So I was watching Lip Service. Nick Cannon episode of Nick Service. Of Lip Service. I said Nick Service. Nick Cannon episode of Lip Service.
Okay.
Angela Yee show.
Yes.
Lip
Shout out
Service.
to Angela Yee.
So he said that he believes that 80% of women need help with feminine hygiene.
Oh.
Yes. You didn't hear what he said earlier? That's a good, yeah.
I didn't hear that part. I didn't hear that.
So,
damn.
We're gonna start off with you, Jerry. Before you were married.
How you feel about that?
Yes.
That 80% of women need help from men on
need help. Period. With feminine 80. He said 80% of women do not know how to take care of themselves.
I feel like I agree with that.
fuck.
I don't think I can lie. I wouldn't say 80%. I wouldn't say 80%. I think 80% is insane. But I feel like there is a large. I don't know what it is. Honestly, it's because I feel like that specifically for women is something that needs to be passed down from woman to woman, from generation to generation, right? It's like I'm making it a point for my wife to teach my daughters how to properly cleanse themselves and take care of themselves.
So what you're saying is, okay, no, that kind of makes sense.
So then, if that disconnect is there, if you have that disconnect between the mother being able to raise their daughters in that way, because that's important for them to be able to do.
It's generations.
I make sure my mom shows my daughters how to properly clean, man, and they know. They have to know.
So with that being said, because
I respect it.
Because you can't jump down his throat for 80% is crazy.
Because when you say it like that, 80% might be.
It's generational.
Yeah. Because I was thinking the same thing as you. Like, yo, 80% is nuts.
That's nuts.
Maybe let's go 50-50.
Like, think about this. How many women do you feel like after you've been intimate with or before getting intimate with, you're like, yo, this is not the cleanest that you can be while we're engaging?
And so hold on, wait, no, I'm glad that you said that.
Based off that percentage.
Because this is me personally, and no cap. Like, I'm not gonna say I've never gone down. Though I've never had those situations that you're talking about. I'm not gonna say I never had those situations that you're talking about.
No, I'm thinking this.
Oh,
my fault, Black. If I'm messing.
Yeah, you really are.
I'm trying to say.
I'm just so used to it.
I'm not gonna say I've never had those dirty situations, but I feel like in my lifetime, like I've encountered more decent women. Me personally, like I have encountered.
I've asked you that question
like,
for that reason.
As Jose said, 80% is crazy.
Like I feel like I've encountered more decent women, like whereas you don't get a scent, the fishy scent. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you don't get that.
Sha.Nay asks. Shanae. Yeah, I'm just making sure that people can find her if they want to. Did Nick also talk about stats for men?
I didn't.
Right, because I hear uncircumcised men have a problem with the cleanliness.
You know what's funny?
That's what I hear.
I had a conversation with somebody about that
I
recently.
wouldn't know that.
You know what's funny? outside of Catholicism and like most Christians, like a lot of people aren't circumcised.
Right. There's a big percentage out there of men who aren't circumcised. Right.
Like if you didn't grow up in what?
How do y'all know this?
Is this a stat that's there? Like if you're not Catholic or Jewish,
being circumcised is a religious thing.
Yeah,
it's mainly a religious thing.
Oh really?
Yeah. You thought it was just like a regular thing, right? I thought the same thing, my nigga.
That shit, nigga. I'm good.
Exactly.
So Jewish people, they have a rabbi or somebody specific to do
like,
it.
Being circumcised is not like a.
It's like
it's
not a normal thing.
Because we grew up all Christian and Catholic or whatever.
Right.
You're not Catholic.
But
right? Are you Catholic? No.
We're not talking about my
religion right now. Please finish your thought.
My bad. But anyway, off that.
No, Rich, you never answered.
What?
Have you dealt with women who you felt like could have definitely worked on hygiene?
All right, for my number,
hold on. Let's answer the question. How do you feel about that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I think 80% is a lot.
Yeah, me too.
But that's his world. For my world, I would say I've definitely encountered about 60, 40, like, be honest with yourself.
Yeah.
60-40.
Like 60 normal, 40%.
Yes.
Okay.
That's why I said 40%.
I'm saying 60-40. I'm saying 60-40 interchangeably because nigga, I'm being honest with you.
Nah,
yo, bro, a lot of women
keep it funky here.
It's not that their vagina.
Keep it funky.
It's not that their vagina smells. It's women who necessarily try to wash up. Maybe they showered before I was about to come, or before they were about to come over. Then they shit one time and tried to use wipes, and now you smell like wipes and ass. Now you.
No, you're right. No, it's hygiene. No, that's the
question.
It's hygiene. We're not talking about hygiene.
And inside of you doesn't smell anyway, but outside of you had this wafting, this.
Chino Bodega said, "Yo, how many times of that 60%, or I guess that 40% you were saying, have you walked away or was like, fuck it, I'm already here?" Great question, Chino Bodega.
To be honest with you, some. No. If it has to be bad. It has to be bad.
It has to be terrible.
It gotta be bad. It gotta be like one time I messed with this girl, and this is way back when I used to rap and stuff, and this girl had like a sundress on. And I swear, the sundress kept the smells in until I tried to, and then when I went to other, what the
Yo, you know what's so crazy?
Yo!
I saw her recently, and I literally thought about when you told me that story.
Yo, Eyes Jose said, this nigga still dive in.
Yo, nah, I'm telling you.
No, I won't dive in.
I'm telling you.
I still might smash, but back in the day.
Oh, I'm not eating it. If there's any smell, I'm not eating it.
If there's any smell, I'm going nowhere near it with my face. It's going nowhere near there.
And then,
but I mean, I'm kind of on maybe a little.
No,
yeah.
if it's no. If the waft gets worse,
you stop.
when I'm smashing, it's over. Like I said, I can understand when you have a waft like you washed up and you didn't dry all the way.
Right.
You didn't dry all the way. You should
have got the wag.
And then or whatever.
Right.
You started sweating on the way there. Maybe you was getting hot and heavy. Like, I understand that. That's a quick waft.
Captain Tolman said, "Make her twerk first."
No, let me tell you something that totally.
I was gonna say the waft is not crazy, cause check it out. I'm telling you. Nigga, that's exactly why me personally, I was after saying.
Yo, Chino, my nigga said, face out the window like a dog on the way to the park. That would be.
I'm not doing that. If the smell gets worse, I'm not going inside. If the smell gets worse,
call it what you want, but I had to get my nut. I tell y'all that all the time. I have to get
my worst experience.
I'm sorry.
My worst experience, and I didn't know it was. And thank God I got on social media, so I know that it wasn't only me. It happened to. One time, I'm fucking a girl from the back, bro. You know when you go to spread, bro? And when you went to go spread, I saw tissue paper. Literally, instantly, my nigga.
Your stomach started to hurt.
She had tissue in the ass or the vagina.
It was like tissue in the crack. It was like the ass crack.
And the gooch.
If it's the ass, then she took a shit. If it's in the vagina, I'll pick that shit out. I'll be like, move that shit.
Bro, this nigga that was in the pussy, he cool. This nigga was crazy.
She in the bathroom.
She moved that shit.
You gonna stop?
It's almost like when I get hairs in my mouth.
Exactly. If it's in the ass, you took a shit.
Nah, the tissues, bro, literally made my dick go soft, and I couldn't cause I'm thinking you took a shit. If I see,
Hey, yo, what is it about if I have evidence that you just took a shit? I don't want to do none of this no more. Like, I'm not happy with this situation anymore. Go wash your ass.
Go wash, yeah.
You gotta go wash.
But I will say a lot of I remember talking to a lot of women who said
the bar is in hell. Niggas said they just plucking the tissue out the coochie.
Yo, what do you mean?
No, listen. I said
black. If you saw a little tissue, you're not plucking it out.
I can honestly say that I've only seen it in the ass. I've never seen it.
Really?
All right, so I'm asking you, if you saw it in the coochie, you wouldn't just.
Yeah, a little ball of tissue.
I gotta be in the situation. I don't know.
For you to.
If it's your shorty.
I gotta be in the situation.
If it's your shorty.
I gotta be in the situation. I don't know how I'm gonna take it. I've never been in that situation. I don't know.
But the dingleberries, the paper dingleberries, yeah. That's crazy.
Yo, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
Nah, but no, as I was saying, it's really about the waft. If the waft persists.
We created another word on this show, by the way.
Wafting is a big word. You don't remember in chemistry class? They'd be like, don't smell it.
Is it W-A-T-F-T or W-A-F-T?
W-A-F-T.
W-A-F-T.
In chemistry, you don't remember they said, don't put the beaker in your face and smell it directly.
Right.
You have to waft. Wafting is when shit just be
It's just aroma. It's just aroma.
You know what I'm talking about? And all y'all dudes on here that's watching right now.
No, they loving the waft. That's what I'm saying. They like waft question mark.
Niggas know what the waft is.
Niggas know what the waft is.
The essence, the overall essence.
Yes, if the waft remains as I'm smashing, you gotta go.
This nigga Chino Bodega said I used to make a game out of counting the dingleberries. I cannot stand
Go listen to him. Go listen to him.
But I believe him, bro. I believe him. I believe this nigga has done everything he's ever said, bro, or joked about.
You know what I mean? Don't believe.
I believe it. Chino Bodega, I need you on the show so I can really ask you.
I'm tired of asking him to come here.
Yo,
you know what I mean?
One day we have to run. We might have to just go to.
He might be better in the comments. He might come on the show and be shy.
Nah,
Chino
but we
Bodega.
might have to run down on him, bro. That's it.
Yeah, you're gonna be shy.
Yeah.
Shy guy.
They call you Professor.
Okay, chemistry.
Professor Ogilvy.
Yo, I love that reference. I love my
They said
fucking
that-
cool niggas.
I do that.
It's funny for guys said I was thinking wine tasting, but this nigga went to science.
Okay, that's true too.
Oh, yeah,
It's
wine
science.
tasting.
Wow.
Yeah, wow, yeah,
Let it
wow.
wow. See, she's right. She's right.
Because that's why they do it like this, right?
Yeah,
That's why they do it like this.
they do
Because you want
this.
the waft of the.
You can't, because you're not supposed to smell
Smell it,
directly into.
yeah.
Facts.
Wow.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
All right,
In
chemistry, you're right, my
In
nigga.
chemistry, they were like, you can't do that because it's different. Like you could smell wine, but
So do you believe? So we're sitting here going. There is a percentage that we feel like as men, growing up and experiencing that there is a decent percent of women who we feel like didn't really get the right
way to clean themselves.
way to clean.
And like I said, it's not
properly
even
clean
like you
themselves.
don't know how to clean yourself. They clean themselves. Some of them, like I said, they didn't dry enough. Like not drying all the way will lead you to
there
smell.
were some unclean situations in my life too, though. There was some straight. You didn't care
Yeah,
about
but
what
you-
this.
I feel like
you know what I
there's
mean.
a
And I feel like some girls don't really think about
If
the
it's
fact that they
if
have
the-
to take care
if
of
the
what
pussy
they.
really
You know what I mean? Like
If the pussy really stinks,
Think
if the pussy
about
really
it.
stinks, I'm
around that age.
No,
we were
bro.
17. We were 15,
I think I've had one girl that-
14, 17, 16.
That's my whole point.
Girls maybe didn't know how to
See,
properly
what-
take care of all this stuff.
Sorry, what you're talking
Sorry,
about.
Jerry.
Yeah, go ahead. No,
Cut
go
you
ahead.
off.
Yeah, we did. What
Yeah.
you're talking about is I feel like what you're talking about is more so just like miscues. Like
those
she took a shit. Oh,
But she didn't really get all right.
Oh, she showered. She didn't dry
She
properly.
didn't dry properly.
Those
Right.
are not like
The situations we're really talking
we're
about.
talking about.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it actually stinks.
Like this is your
You
body.
did not take care of your temple.
Oh, me personally.
You did not regard your
Yes,
temple
yeah.
in this
I've had
situation,
like two
especially if you're sexually active.
I've had like two situations or one where it was like, yo, this shit stink. Like the pussy smelled. And I was like, and
It's
both,
got an odor.
And, yeah,
There's an odor.
In both those situations, I was like,
Go wash or.
bro, I had a matter of fact, I'm lying, 3.
Okay, hold on.
Okay.
Miss
Go ahead.
Shannon Nelson said it's not the right way of cleaning, or is it their natural musk?
Some women.
Some women saying this. That's what I'm saying. Like there's different.
Okay.
There's a difference
I know. I can
between-
tell you. I know the difference.
Right, right.
I will say.
That's what I'm saying,
I know the
right.
difference between a natural musk
Yeah, that's true.
and
me too.
you ODing.
Yes.
Like,
When you don't take care of yourself.
the piss is there. The shit smell is there. Everything's
forget
there.
Smell. Forget smell.
Miss Cake said she like your hair.
Oh,
Forget smell.
thank you.
Forget smell. Let's talk about just stuff like where they don't take care of themselves. Because he said hygiene. It's not just smell. I had a situation very early in my life at maybe 19 where I dealt with a girl and shorty had a full-on yeast infection. And she knew she had one. And tried to mess with me. And yo, bro.
Did you talk about this before?
Did I?
To us personally.
Oh.
Okay, yeah. Cause
I'm like,
bro, it was crazy.
and you said that to her.
Bro, everything was wrapped up, you know what I mean? And I remember she came over, and this is when I lived in my basement. This is dumb young.
Yeah, no, I know.
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
but anyway,
I know. I gotta stop saying that. 'cause
That's
all your
disgusting.
All your bitches gonna be like, so you talk black.
nigga, who wouldn't tell it? I mean,
Girls have their chats too. Don't even feel bad about it.
No, black be knowing about the women. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. Bro,
You know the time period that
right,
I'm talking about.
right.
Serious, in a situation like that, hell yeah, I'm telling my nigga, what? Who would have tell their boys like, yo, what is this? What are you doing?
Blood clot
Yo.
going around here.
No lie.
That's a
So when you live with someone and they stink, shaking my head, that shit becomes a rescue mission. I have to text my sister like, you need to call me and act like there's an emergency.
Cold yellow.
Yeah, that's
If you know, you know.
Yeah, there you go. But anyway, so the young lady came through my crib, and while I'm like trying to set up a vibe and play like music from Music Choice back in the day. Music Choice on the cable box.
Oh, I remember Music Choice.
See, that's how old it is.
That's crazy.
This how old
Music Choice.
I'm trying to put the Music Choice on, and when I'm like my cable.
I was mostly on Spice though. You know, 68.
Well, my cable cord is messing up. So as I'm trying to fix it, I see her get off the bed and start doing some patting her vagina type stuff. I'm like, what are you doing? And she's like, oh no, I'm just playing with myself. I'm like, so you have to get off the bed to do that? So then I'm like, yo, what are you?
This is fucking
so
insane.
so then I go back to fixing the thing, and she get on the bed now. I cut the lights, Music Choice come on. I'm smashing. I'm like, oh, this shit is creamy. And then I reach down. I'm like,
this is not creamy.
This is
cottage cheese.
This is frothy, bro. I looked. I said, what are you? I said, what? I said, you. I looked. I said, you knew. I said, you knew. She said, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm embarrassed. I'm like, yo. Why would you do this? Like, you know what I mean? I was like, yo, don't worry, I'll take you home. I'm not. I didn't kick her out or violate her or nothing like that. I was just like, yo, why would you do this?
That's disgusting.
That's so. If if you talking about hygiene, I definitely encountered some shit,
Right.
my nigga.
So that's what we're saying.
So
Do we
saying-
feel like and
So
and
are we
that's where I'm
agreeing with
thinking
Nick Cannon or no?
I'm not agreeing with 80. I'm gonna say this. I'm not gonna agree with 80 with Nick
But
Cannon.
nigga said Frappuccino. Miss Nelson said creamy. I'm out of here.
Yeah, it was.
But you did say frothy,
It
my
was
nigga.
frothy. That shit was disgusting, my nigga.
Like you know when dogs are going or animals are going rabid and that cream they.
That's exactly how he told me back in the day.
Yo, bro, that shit was crushed. That shit was
Oh
crazy.
man.
Like
Yeah, and Chino, he questioned your mother's upbringing. So that's the point that we're getting to,
Yeah.
where you said with the generational thing.
I feel like it's a generational.
I'm gonna.
No, I didn't
agree-
wag my finger in her face. What are you talking about, cat? I seen the shit. I looked out. I turned on the light.
Niggas, which was like,
no,
No,
bad girl,
Matumbo, no,
bad girl.
no, you won't get this
Nah,
thing.
I definitely-
No.
she definitely got the. You know, I'm done.
I would imagine, my
Bro,
nigga.
that shit was the most.
I would
disgusting
imagine
thing I've
if you
ever
still
experienced.
smashed, I would have been like, yo, okay, you OD, because I wouldn't have.
No.
I definitely wouldn't have went through
like I
with that.
said, and he said, because surprisingly,
That's a limit.
A yeast infection does not make it stink. From what I experienced, it didn't smell. It was just nasty. It was just.
Right. It
was like crunchy peanut butter.
Oh my God. All right, Rich, you don't have to keep fucking describing this shit, bro. Please.
So,
because I like my stomach, my nigga. Jesus Christ.
Hold on, we're gonna go into our, please. This is still current events, so we're gonna go into our topic. So, you agree with Nick Cannon now?
I agree with the fact that there are a number of women out there that.
So, what's your percentage?
I would say 40%.
60-40.
Cat, I had a condom on.
What's your What's your
percentage? If you agree with Nick Cannon, what do you feel like the percentage is?
I think it's more 40%.
I'm gonna go with the 80 because of the generational thing, and that's you actually sold me on the 80.
But I don't think it's
because if you're not learning from
absolutely
your grandmother, your mother, your
absolutely.
daughter, her daughter,
absolutely.
It's mad generations
Yes.
that's not knowing this thing.
Yes. It's very true.
You know what I mean? So
I was just going with my number, but if you're talking about overall,
overall,
I would probably have to agree. Like, I probably have to agree that it's probably 80 because, like,
no, but I would say 60% of the women have that kind of. They have a sense of relationship with their mothers where they have learned something as far as taking care of themselves in that way. You know, so that's why I wouldn't say 80% of women in the world, bro. That means we've dealt with 20%. Like every time we've had a good cooch, that's 20% of the women that could take care of themselves. That's insane to me.
I've met plenty of women that said they didn't know that they weren't supposed to douche, that they're not supposed to put soap up their vagina.
Mm-hmm.
I've met plenty of women that did not know that because no one taught them that. So you're right.
You ain't lying, bro.
You're right. You're 100% right.
You ain't lying.
I remember. I didn't know this.
I definitely had
a
those
woman
conversations.
who experienced throwing off a pH balance, and I learned this a while ago. And I still meet women, like I still meet women like or experienced women that have told me they had to learn that later on in life. But
Right.
I learned that. I learned that pretty young because I had a
my
girlfriend.
wife knew since she was a child.
Oh, see, you were fortunate.
She knew since she was a child, and her mother told her that her mother taught her. I'm telling you,
I
it's
learned
crazy.
from my longest relationship, when there was an issue that was going on, and that's when she found out. You know what I mean? Like, oh, you're not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to clean that way. You know what I mean? Like, if like,
who told her that though?
I guess from her trying to figure out what was causing the issue.
But you see, and again, not for nothing, she got lucky and broke her generation. Because if she never got told that, she would have told her.
Because imagine, what you guys think a guy knows how to properly or teach or tell a woman how to clean, her vagina? That's not. It's only coming. That is a specific thing that comes from the women in your generation. That is a you know what I mean? Like, that's an egg that's been passed down from generation to generation kind of deal. You know what I mean? But my brothers, I was gonna say, my brothers are on the subject of the uncircumcision. My brothers who came from Haiti are not circumcised. I was the first one in my family that was circumcised because I was born here, and there was a thing that my mom was just told. Oh, yo, do you want us to circumcise your child? And she was like, all right, whatever. I trust the American doctors, so she was with it. But like, watching my brothers have to pull back when I was a kid, learning, because I was learning. I'm like, yo, I don't have the same as y'all. Pulling back and cleaning, it's a thing for guys too, bro. Uncircumcised guys have that problem as well.
You're right. Uncircumcised guys definitely have that problem.
They have that problem.
Don't pull back.
Yeah.
And so it just smells like fucking urine in there. So when they finally pull it away.
And I hear cottage cheese. I hear the cottage cheese get in there.
Yeah, that shit is crazy. You know what I mean? Like that's the real thing. Shanae said, but I would agree that men should. I'm thinking she's saying men should teach women. What if you have a daughter and raising her on your own? You got to be educated too.
That's very true. That's very true. This is my problem.
Shout out to Shanae for that comment. That was fire.
Great, absolute great comment. I will say though that I never want to make it a point for a man to be involved with my daughters cleaning themselves that way. That's been the specific thing I've spoken to my wife about. Yeah, I said I will bathe them. I'll have no problem bathing them and all of that, and then it's not an issue for me. I do all of that. But as far as saying, yo, this is what you do in order to take care of what's going on in there, because my wife tells me the process that she tells my daughters, and I'm like, I couldn't. There's no way for me to.
I don't think she's saying that. I don't think she's saying that you should be taught. I think she's just saying you should be aware.
Oh yeah. Absolutely, Shanae. Absolutely.
Wait. Hold on. All right.
Absolutely.
We're gonna go into the whole topic. All right. That's current. Let's start. All right, before we start the topics that we had, that topic right there is the topic.
What?
Fathers. Should you?
The Father's Day joint?
No, not a Father's Day thing, but as far as you don't feel comfortable telling your daughter how to wash a vagina?
No.
Why?
Because I feel like women acquire these core memories through that repetition. That's why I feel like it is important for generations of women to show women how to do it. Now, if my daughter, I feel like, is comfortable with me teaching her how to wash herself, then especially when I feel like when she gets old enough to start dating men, especially since they start dating men that remind them of their fathers, a man who is doing that's not me is not right for my daughter. I don't feel like that's good for another man to be able to show my daughter how to clean herself. So then for me, I'm like, because he doesn't possess those organs, he doesn't have those. It's just, for me, it's not okay. So I just don't want her to be okay with a man kind of being in her business like that. That's really all it is.
Now, the example that she gave was, say the mother was not around. Say, whatever it may be, the mother passed away,
right,
and you're raising the daughter. You feel it's wrong while she's growing up and she's getting to the age where you're gonna start letting her bathe by herself. To make sure you let her know, don't put soap up there. You don't put soap up there.
Yes.
You feel like that you couldn't do that, Jerry?
No, I could do that.
That's what I'm saying.
I could do that. I'm not talking
about when she's a teenager. I'm talking about when she like you're probably gonna be bathing your daughter.
Yes.
Until a certain age.
Yeah.
And until she's cognizant of being able to bathe herself.
Right.
And at that
my daughter's 7 now. She's kind of learning how to do it herself.
Okay.
We're stepping away from
exactly.
Okay.
So if at the age of 6, 5, if you started already letting her know where there's no sexual component to it at all,
right?
Or I don't think you would feel uncomfortable telling your 5-year-old daughter, hey, make sure you don't put any soap up there.
Right. I don't have no problems with that.
Okay, all right.
I don't have a single problem with that.
I feel like that's what...
Yeah, but I would still need somebody there that is a woman to help her with that thing.
No, I said the mom's not there.
I know.
No, you said you need a woman there. What woman you there?
That's why I feel like I need that part.
So you can't do that at the age of 5 with your daughter?
No.
You're raising your daughter by yourself, Jerry.
If I'm raising my daughter by myself, yes, no problem. I have to teach her everything that I can teach her. Absolutely. So but up until the point of having her do it, I need a grandmother. I need somebody from the village. I need somebody to come in and help me with that part. I'm going to have somebody that I trust come and help me with that part if I was in that situation. I don't think it is my job necessarily to show her how to do that part. Is what I'm scared of or afraid about. That's it. That's just that part. But I can definitely talk to her.
And I feel like he's saying you're
auntie, sister, cousin, somebody.
Yeah, he's asking the question, and I totally agree with that. With what you're saying, like, I don't feel like it should ever be my purpose. Like, I would always want to be the last resort for that.
Thank you.
But if
I had to do it, I want to be aware to be able to tell her.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's it. I gotta be able to if I had to, but I want to be the last resort. I want to be able to go to my.
I agree with that.
Yeah,
okay, I want to be the last resort when it comes to that.
And I think that's what.
No man wants to be that person to tell their daughter how to do certain stuff.
If you want to ask me if I'm uncomfortable with something, I'm uncomfortable with that.
Okay,
I'm definitely.
I would be uncomfortable with it too. But that's I was looking at the context from how she worded it. She said, if the mother wasn't around, but you then use your village, like you said. Yeah. I get it. I
gotta reach out to somebody.
Help me out here,
please. Please, auntie, please. Please come through and do that part.
He needs someone to do the demonstration.
Yes.
I can't demonstrate.
Thank you.
I get it.
Thank you.
I'm not trying to.
But my sons, mom, get out the bathroom. I'm gonna show my kids how to get in there, and my sons know how to clean themselves, wash everything, gooch, ass. They know how to get in there. I can't do that with my daughters. I can't do it. So I'm just like, I'm not. That's not my part, bro.
The way men have to wash and the way women have to wash are completely different.
Thank you.
So that's 100%. Like you can't teach them.
I don't know. I can't teach you something I don't know.
But I would like to be aware of it. God, me personally, I have an amazing female village, so that'll never
be a problem for you.
A problem for me to find somebody to do that, but still, yeah, I understand. I'm with you.
Yo, this is an announcement to say, even as a single father out there, I respect and love what you're doing, but please make it a point to have a village of women, cousins, aunties, sisters, somebody that could help you with some of those key and core things that your daughter's going to need as they grow up, because you can't do it all. Mm-hmm. As the father, you can't do that. You can't do all of it.
Well, before we go into the actual topics you guys set up, make sure you send this out to 5 people. It is a Sunday, but we hitting
numbers, bro. Get out of here. We hitting numbers.
Light numbers, but you know what I mean. But it's all good. Send it out to 5 people. If you're on YouTube, send it out to 5 people. Make sure you comment on YouTube. I am in the comments. I'm waiting for you guys. There's 5 of y'all in here. What's up?
Shout out to YouTube.
Shout out to YouTube
for comments.
All right, Black, let's get it started.
Let's go. I'm gonna start with the fan question this week because I feel like it was a good one. How long? And answer in the comments. We're gonna read them. How long is too long to wait for a date? So let me give you the backstory. So I have a friend who told me, like, he's seen this girl. He built up the courage to go ask this girl out
on a date.
And she's like, yeah, of course, no problem. I'll go out with you. Now we're in, what month is this?
That was in May.
Where?
That was in May.
How you know about this? I told you about this?
You told me. That was in May.
All right.
Oh, yeah, you needed to tell me that. Because I was like, okay, how long?
And she's pretty much telling him, like, yo, we can go out in September.
In May. She told him we can go out. So, yes, I'm down to go out. But
she said, I'm down to go out, but I'm booked and busy until September. So
that's the next date that she doesn't have a dinner plan to eat.
She doesn't have whatever.
She doesn't have somebody paying for the dinner. I'm telling you,
not a vacation, not a dinner, whatever. But so they asked me, like, yo, is that crazy long to wait? And I said, I don't know. And when I said I don't know, I said, you know what? I'm gonna bring this on my motherfucking show. So I want to know in the comments. Answer that question. What is too long to wait for a date? Like, how long is too long? Like, if she tells you, We gotta wait months before you can take me
Bro, that's
out.
not even months. That's like almost 6 months.
That's almost a half a year, bro.
June, July, August, September. That's 4 months. That's pardon me, not 6 months. 4 months.
That's damn near 6 months, Rich.
If you tell
For a fucking date?
So with Brooklyn 15 said she don't like him.
Yo, she don't like him, bro.
Maybe.
Or she has so many dinners and dates planned
I'm not even
that she's like, yo, my nigga, September
like
is
it.
the next time I have the space.
Even if she
for
has
you.
all those dinners and dates planned, she could put the nigga in on a Tuesday or Wednesday.
You're not lying.
Everybody's saying she not. Michelle Nelson said she not feeling him.
Thank you.
There you go. She not.
So
That's
what's the
way too long.
so the question
what's too
is,
long,
what's
then?
the
That's the great
longest?
question, yeah.
Don't do that to my friend because he's gonna watch the show.
Yo,
So-
run away, man. Yo, if you want to listen to Uncle Jerry,
The question was,
Run the other way.
what is
Move on.
too long? What is
what is
too long?
that's a great question. I feel like
If it's not within the month, and the only exclusions I will give is if you had trips planned, you're not gonna be around for a lot for the month, or you have children,
talk your talk.
or you have children, and even if you have children, you will get a babysitter if you really give a fuck. I'm just being real. You know what I mean? Like.
You,
And
yeah, I completely agree. You have a month.
Yeah.
You have a.
You have
If
a
we
month.
are feeling each
So
other,
4
and
weeks.
you have 4 weeks to figure out how I can figure out whether or not we can work, my dude. Because all a date is, guys, is a fucking interview. You're going on this interview to find out if the job that you're applying for is something that you really want to do for the next fucking 10 years, right?
Jimmy Star said I give 3 weeks.
Darcy
See,
said
3 weeks.
Darcy said a month or longer.
What's a month or
Jamie
longer?
Star
A month or longer. That doesn't make
No,
sense.
she said, no. She's saying like if it's longer than a month, then it's a dub.
Is that what she's saying? Because it said a month or longer.
No,
Yeah,
that's what I
it's-
feel like she's saying.
Because the question is, how long is too long? A month or longer.
Yeah, because look at her response.
Because once y'all meet, y'all text or call for a week or two, then a
They
date should be planned. Yeah.
So that was her.
That's true.
That's what she meant by that. She was
3
saying, like,
weeks to 3 to 6 weeks.
Max.
What do you guys think?
Miss Shannon Nelson said
3 to 6 weeks.
2 to 3. 2
2
to
to
3
3
max.
weeks. Yeah.
2 to 3 weeks.
Max.
Yeah.
2 to 3 weeks max. Damn. Two.
Oh, she was right with you.
I know.
2 to 3 weeks is 2 to 3 weeks is what Rich said though. Like you could have something planned. Oh, that's your thing now.
This nigga hit the brim on my hat.
Hat.
Who does that? Who does that all the time?
I mean, I would say that's your thing now. That's what I said. Is that what you're gonna do to him?
Yeah, listen.
Because he always does some. He pats your head.
Thank you, Jerry.
I'm just saying, you can make that the thing. You can make that the thing. But 2 to 3 weeks is a little crazy, Miss Shannon Nelson. 2 to 3 weeks.
I mean, yo, bro, when you like somebody, you actually make shit happen.
You know what?
fast.
You're
Yo,
not
listen.
even lying. You're not even lying. But I'm just saying, like, what if you do have things booked
Bro,
for these next
we're
2
not-
weeks?
we're not-
We so
we're not-
happen to
we're
meet
not-
right
we're
before
not
I'm
in
going on a
college.
trip
We're
for
not
a
in
week
college. If
and a half.
We're adults.
We're adults. If you're not a parent, and clearly if you're not in a relationship, when you care about something, you're like, yo, I'm not trying to lose this
Yeah,
shit.
you right.
I'm going for
Let's
it.
go in. You going in for the kill? Let's
going
do it.
for the kill.
Yeah, right. What's time now? Like, what are we waiting for?
Black said it before.
Yeah, what's waiting at 30?
Yeah,
After
exactly,
30? What's
exactly.
waiting after 30?
When you be honest with yourself though.
What's waiting after 30, bro?
Be honest with yourself. And like I've had situations where women will be in a situationship for hella long, and the situationship will not necessarily and the women will be confused as to whether or not the guy wants to be with them or whatnot, and it's like, are you really confused? Or are you just hoping?
My man getting toxic.
Wait, hold on, wait. Run
I
that
like
back.
it. I like it.
Because I was in the comments. Because I feel like shit just got hot in here.
No.
Let's go.
I'm just saying. Like
No, he said this before though, and I agree.
I've said this way. I said
Yeah,
this.
he said this before.
I said a
Run
lot
it
of
back
times.
to
A
today.
lot of times, because when like you said, what's waiting at 30? When you really like
Yeah.
something, I can't be mad at Miss Shannon Nelson saying 2 to 3 weeks because it's like
right.
when you really like something, you jump on it. Like you jump on
That's
it.
it.
You don't want nothing to come in the way that might distract them.
When you pass go, you collect 200, bro. It's no, you know what I mean? Like you don't have to wait for that bread. You pass it, you collect.
Unless I land on the one where I have to pay everybody. That's a tax.
Listen, no, we ain't talking about that. Let's not talk about that.
But so now in situations where you're in a situationship, are you really confused of whether or not he wants to be with you or not?
Yo, and the funniest thing is, Miss Shannon Nelson says she live out of state or something. That don't even matter. Because I know somebody who's dating somebody that live out of state right now, and they've seen each other every week since they met.
Talk your talk though, Black. Talk
you know
your
what
talk.
I'm saying?
That's
so
very true.
That don't even matter.
When it's real, it's real. Nah, you know what? I agree. I agree with you. I can't argue no more. I can 2 to 3 weeks. Miss Shannon Nelson, you have changed my entire mind. 2 to 3 weeks. If you about it for real, you're gonna make it happen. You're so true. That's so true. Like what why are we playing games? Why are we playing games? Yo, you know you changed my entire mind with that one. By the way,
someone said I be confused. I had a situationship for 7 years. He called my sister to say he loved me and had a baby shower 2 months after.
No, niggas is niggas sometimes.
You're right.
Yo, that's funny.
Niggas is gonna nigga.
I'm sorry, Cat.
Oh yeah, sorry, Cat. That's an unfortunate situation, but niggas are gonna nigga. But what I'm saying,
niggas are gonna nigga.
Niggas gonna nigga.
Wow.
I'm sorry, we passed the 5 minutes. There we go. All right.
He said niggas are gonna nigga. Niggas are gonna nigga.
But,
oh my God.
But nah, seriously, if a guy, no, and Rich and I was having this conversation too, man, today, where it's like it's when it's real. And you know what you are going for. You ask all the questions you need to ask because you know what it is that you're trying to get out of this. So, absolutely, 2 to 3 weeks. You know what? That's right. You know what I mean? But I said a month. That's 4 to 5 weeks. Make sure that it's within a month and a half.
What month you know is 5 weeks?
What I'm saying.
Nigga said 4 to 5 weeks in a month. I said
no. I'm saying 4 to 5 weeks because we turned it into weeks.
You added okay.
We added
a month and a week. Okay.
Yeah, a month and a week.
Brooklyn Faith asked
and then
Cat.
That's
Brooklyn Faith asked Cat.
Brooklyn Fatima.
Brooklyn Fatima.
Did he invite you to the shower? Yo, did y'all see the video of the lady who had both
had a
the guys had a threesome and got pregnant and invited both the guys that was in the threesome to the baby shower?
Yeah, she had a threesome with 2 niggas.
Who was the father?
She doesn't know.
She doesn't know.
Because she's pregnant. When she got pregnant, I guess she figured out. But both of them pulled up.
So they pulled up?
Yes.
Hold on.
Both of them niggas.
They took pictures
together.
All 3 of them.
She bad?
She was a little bad.
She was a little bad.
She was a little bad.
She was a little bad. She was a little bad.
Hold on, wait.
She was a little bad.
2023 is crazy.
Both of them
smiling, rubbing the belly, everything, bro.
Rubbing the belly.
You didn't see this? I thought you definitely saw this shit.
I've been checked out this weekend.
Oh man.
Hold on. Wait. Hold on.
So yes.
Wait. Stop. Wait.
A young lady.
My nigga. Wait. Hold on.
Yes.
Had a baby shower.
Yes.
And invited the 2 guys that she had a threesome with because she doesn't know who that father is to the baby shower, and they came and represented too. They didn't just come.
None of them said I want a paternity test. Nothing.
They're enjoying the baby shower.
I mean, shout out to them because they on that village shit. You know what I mean? It's not about the dad. It's not about who's the dad. It's about who him having a dad. Shout out to them niggas. Because
that's a dad and a co-dad right there.
Clearly,
she got a village.
Somebody's gonna be a dad.
No, it doesn't have to be that way. I've actually, if you watch Explain on Netflix, make sure you go check that out.
You love that show.
Yeah.
You push that show every time.
On Explain, on the episode of Monogamy, they talked about how in certain tribes in the Amazon,
they don't tell. Yeah.
Multiple women will sleep with a woman. And
multiple
men will sleep with a woman, and
it doesn't
the
matter.
baby is not for a particular dad. The baby's for all the men that slept with her.
Nah, nigga.
It's fine. Yo, Black Space is killing me. Nah, nigga, fuck out of here, bro.
What?
Yeah, and all the men take care of this child, bro. They don't. No one knows who the father. No one knows who the father is, and they all take care of that child, bro.
They all nutted in her. That baby's for anybody.
That baby's for anybody.
So as far as that situation, I guess they must have watched Explain.
Miss Shannon Nelson said, guys, cut the shit. Shit is embarrassing and ghetto.
It's embarrassing.
Wait, that's a tribe. What's ghetto about that?
Maybe about the story we were talking about. Maybe not.
No, yes, that story is ghetto.
No, hold on. First of all, with that story,
that's an African. Shout out to about the African tribe. That's a
no.
They've been doing that shit for centuries.
That's their business.
Yeah.
No, she's talking about the story.
The story itself. Are you hot?
Yes.
Nigga, what? I
That
told
nigga's
you.
hot. For once, it's not me.
Read what you was gonna say.
Black is annoying, yo.
Come on.
He's
now.
a keep going.
You always like everybody be like, oh, word. Hey, you tried to dap me.
He's just like that.
He said, "With your ass."
Alright, check it out.
Let's get back.
Alright,
That was
check it out.
hilarious, though, Black.
Alright,
I can't stand this nigga.
But no, on some shit. As far as those two men, one, it's crazy that they was both raw dogging her on a train. In a train. What did the world come to? Where a young lady that's okay with a train, and you decide, you know what, this young lady who's okay with a train,
Both of us.
I'm raw dogging this.
That's another thing you find out. You find out that there's a good amount of women out there that's been ran on, and you didn't. I didn't know this shit. Like they've had stops.
Yeah,
I didn't know that. I didn't know that women was into this type of shit.
There's a good amount of women out there that's been ran on.
Ran down
Like, what?
That's been ran down on, that's been passed around, that's had threesomes and trains and shit. It's crazy, bro.
You know what's funny?
It's like when you're young.
By the way, we're not judging. If you're
I'm not
enjoys doing
judging.
that,
I'm not judging.
you like sex and you like to feel like you have all the
I say
attention on you.
be safe.
Have a good time. That's your business. It may not be for everybody though, and be
Be
careful who you
safe.
tell, because you might really like a guy and you tell a guy that, and he might be like, "Oh wow, I did not know
That you was for the streets.
that's his opinion of you."
Yeah, that's his opinion.
That doesn't mean that you can't do what you feel comfortable doing. Do what you want to do.
7:15. Let's go to the next topic.
Yes.
All right, my bad. Go ahead.
Yes, but that was a fucking
All right.
crazy stories, right?
So now I seen again. This is another. You know, I love the gram. I seen this on the gram also.
We love that you love the gram.
If your friend catches your partner,
I changed this question. Cause
Oh,
it's
so
worded
read it.
wrong.
So read it.
It's worded weird.
Oh right, yeah, he
All
did
right,
say that. He did
all
say
right,
that.
all right, one. Let's start off with this. What would happen if you caught your partner watching your friend's OnlyFans?
Any OnlyFans that my wife would be watching
She can't watch porn.
she can watch porn. She can't watch OnlyFans.
What?
I feel like
What if-
OnlyFans is a subscription to a person or a couple. It's not the same as porn.
What if she's subscribed to a porn star? 'Cause porn
And
stars have OnlyFans.
she's sending that porn star money?
Yeah.
Okay, well then we have a problem.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, okay.
That's good.
Since you brought the money,
Yeah.
Since you brought the money, that
Yeah.
connects his question now. Now, say it was your friend. Says she's watching. Say she's, and I won't use us. Let's just use.
Please.
Yeah, let's use the camera.
Okay.
She's been watching the camera's OnlyFans. The camera's making all this money from her, and y'all tight on money. You find out that your wife is watching your friend's OnlyFans, and you tell your friend like, "Yo, we've been mad tight on money, and she's been spending all this bread on you."
Fire.
Do you feel like your friend should give you some of that money back?
The friend?
The friend that had the OnlyFans, do you feel like he should give you the money back? Whatever she's been paying in subscription, do you feel like that friend should give you the money
No.
back?
All right. So boom.
My partner's better
That's why they-
open up
that's the
an
question.
OnlyFans.
No. Here's the full perspective because that's not the question. So, the friend is the friend. All right. So I'm just gonna use me. It's not.
All right, let's go
All right.
for it.
I got an OnlyFans.
Mm-hmm.
My OnlyFans is popping. Heady4_ is using her middle name.
Mm-hmm.
Watching my OnlyFans.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know Heady4's _
Is her.
It's her middle name.
Yeah, right.
So she's a subscription. You know,
Mm-hmm.
she tips me. She paying her
All that.
$29.99 a month.
Mm.
Club Blue said, "I'm not giving you money back."
Hold on. So one day, for some reason me and you were chilling and you call her by her middle name, which is the name that she uses for her OnlyFans account.
Mm-hmm.
And I go, what?
That's a familiar middle name.
So I go look it
unique
up. Yeah, and I go look it up, and then I see that
It's your wife.
it's your wife. So I come to you and I'm like, yo, bro, she been watching my OnlyFans. And you told me how y'all money situation is going. I'm giving you back half the bread. right? And you come to me like, nigga, give me back all of the money. Because you know our situation. Give me back all my bread. How do you feel we should go about that situation?
I'm not giving you nothing.
That was the situation. That was the whole situation.
First of all, why
you didn't find out. I just told you.
So, yeah, you
as a homie,
you
like,
told
yo,
me the
bro,
information.
you told me you were broke. I'm giving you back half of your money.
The fucked up me would be like, yo, keep getting money from her and just give it to me, and then I'll just live off of the money that she's giving you that we don't have, but I'll just be living.
Wait.
So you're gonna want her to continue watching me?
What is going on?
I'm not with this person anymore. This is a stream of income.
You are with her.
No.
The money off her.
I'm gonna get my. Listen, I'm getting my money and I'm moving along how I should. I told y'all all the time. If we don't discuss this, if we're tight on bread, you're telling me if we have a problem on money, meaning that we have issues that require money,
we don't
to
have
help
nothing
us
anymore. We have nothing.
and you're paying to see my boy
You're not hearing me.
on fucking OnlyFans,
Jerry, you see how you still saying we?
you owe me.
No.
You owe me.
No, if you came and said I'm gonna give you half, I'm gonna say thank you, and I'm gonna go to her and say.
Yes,
He did like 3 things.
yes. He wanted to say fuck you.
Yo, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you.
I'm joking, but yeah, it's over between me and my.
You're watching my friend.
It's over.
What is going on right now?
It's over between me and my friend, my wife or my
But
girlfriend.
would you want alright? So the money that was already accumulated, would you want some back? I gave you back
I
half?
don't know, bro.
Keep it. She gave it to you on her
Whoever you even
own.
offer that money, I think you trying to play me, nigga. Fuck you talking about?
If you trying to give me that bread, nigga,
I don't
fuck out of
think you're
here.
trying to play me
Yo,
because I
shorty
told you
been
I
watching
was.
my nigga.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you half.
I'm gonna give you half.
I'm gonna hold you down with half. She been holding me down.
One, you letting me know you're balling, and I don't like that shit.
You got enough to give me half? You got enough to get your. That is not a lie.
Violated. You giving me half of it.
Your friend didn't violate you though.
Your friend is violating.
Once they found out they told you, you wildin'.
Just tell me. I don't need you to pay me for what she did.
You told me you was tight on cash. I'm being a good friend.
No, her money. She's spending her money.
I think that's a little crazy.
If it's a wife or it's my girlfriend.
It's your wife, whatever.
No, it's not whatever. If it's my wife, our money's together. If it's not my wife and it's just my girl, you trying to rub shit in my nose. Fuck out of here. I don't know what you're talking about.
If it's your girl,
I see where he's coming from.
We don't pay bills together.
I'm not trying to rub shit in your
We don't pay bills together. She's my girl. I'm gonna give you half of this money back, my nigga, because I know you've been tight on money. That's her money. We're not married. What are you talking? You're trying to play me right now, bro.
I'm trying to hold you. That's fucked up. Why would you?
I see the play.
I wouldn't say that. Bro,
I know you
like half my bread.
It's not my bread if she's not my girlfriend.
So
But
what?
y'all together, y'all been tight on bread. Is what Black is saying.
How are we tight on bread if we're not married? We are not tight on bread. She is tight on bread. I ain't tight on bread.
You know what I think?
Nigga, you're crazy.
Bro, fuck this bitch. Give me
She
half
said
the
that
bread.
she is tight on bread. I'm tight on bread. That's the truth though.
Because
I'm tight on bread, my nigga.
She could have given me.
She's like, no.
I'm telling you.
Grace Money for God said, Black is trying to help.
No, hold on. Listen,
Black, stop. If that's not your wife, if that's not your wife.
If it's not my wife and I'm tight on bread, and she's giving you her money instead of helping me. Like, I'm telling you, I'm tight.
Okay.
I'm telling you, I'm tight. And she's paying a subscription to
That's
watch
why-
my friend.
You see where
And
I'm coming from?
my homie's like, yo, my nigga, fuck this bitch. I'm getting you half.
Let's get this bread.
Okay.
Let's get this money.
I didn't hear you.
Let's get this money.
Good.
Let's get this money. That's where I was coming
I'm
from.
not thinking you trying to play me. I'm thinking, yo, you can help me.
Okay. I respect that now.
Grace Funny for God said, Black is trying to help, bro.
You can help me.
Black is just trying to help, y'all. That's all he's trying to do. He's trying to help.
I get it. And then
That's why I said I made that joke like, yo, let's get this money together.
Yeah.
You trying to help
I can't.
me? Good.
Let's get this money together.
I'm gonna look at you with the most disgusting face every time I see you.
Yeah, the girl.
Yeah.
Now she's out.
I'm gonna look at her like.
Yo, and you could do that while you get your stream of income. That's a stream of income coming your
That's
way, bro.
crazy.
That's money coming in your.
If she give this
You can really deal with that though. You can really deal with knowing your shorty's watching your friends only
That's
fans.
not your shorty anymore. You said that to me just now. You said stop using the word we.
Okay.
That's the girl that I know I'm
using
fucking.
the word we.
That's it. It's done with we.
This is now an income.
This is a flow.
You're low key pimping. But without her smashing, just her viewing.
This is a stream
That's
of
the
income.
easiest money you can make, bro.
Pay-per-view.
Oh, I gotta give you that one. That was good. That was fucking
Club
good.
Blue
That was
say he
good.
not giving
That
you
was
no
good.
bread.
He's like,
I would tell you, but I'm not giving you the money. Yeah, me neither. I'm not gonna lie to you.
yo,
I'm gonna be like, listen.
You see, Club Blue is not a good friend.
No,
Black
no.
is a good friend.
No.
Black is a good
I guess
friend.
I'm not a good
Club
friend
Blue
either.
is not a good friend.
Nigga, I'm telling you so you can break up with her. So I can continue making this money without a guilty conscience.
Right.
I'm not paying. I'm not giving you that money.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm gonna be like, listen, bro.
Yeah, you a good friend. You can't do that. Right.
Like, yo, she's trash. You didn't let go of her. Why? Don't say that about my girl, nigga.
nigga. Look how much she's paid
You
me.
see these tips?
She sends me extra money for dick pics on Monday.
Yes.
Yo,
I'm
she
all
has,
over Club Blue
she has the
TV.
boyfriend experience.
I'm gonna your shorty did that. Sent me $100 for feet.
Yeah, not only does she pay $3.99 for a subscription a month, but she tips me along the way.
Along the way,
Just for you stroking your goat.
here's the message
on video.
Here's the message of her asking me to choose. That gave me the location and to grease up my toes. You don't think she's dirt? You don't think she's dirt?
Grease up my toes.
Yo, it's
That's what they do.
crazy.
You know what they do? You know what?
Yo,
I don't know.
I don't know either.
That
I
nigga
don't
was lying to say I don't know what they do in those. It's
I don't
even
know
on
what they
Instagram.
do.
It's even on Instagram where you'll random
What the
see.
niggas do?
No, not niggas, just the feet models.
Oh,
yeah.
niggas.
Oh,
Oh,
I don't know what
I
niggas
was like,
do.
nigga, what?
Oh, okay, my bad.
I don't know
I
what
see
the
where y'all
fuck
going.
niggas
I was just talking about feet
I was like,
models.
I've never done this
Yeah,
shit.
yeah,
Nigga, we joking right now.
Nah,
I was talking about
friend,
feet
nigga,
models.
wrong friend.
Yeah. Wrong circle. Yeah, you done switched out the circle.
Issa Rae says she's afraid to get pregnant because it will slow down her life or career. So my question to the critical thinkers and to my brothers up here, does having a child mean you have to slow down your life / career? Let's talk about it.
Yes.
For you,
We're going to start with Rich.
Let's start with Rich.
I mean, you already started, to be honest.
Yeah, that's
but,
true.
But
Go ahead.
Yeah,
we're gonna start with
Yeah,
Rich.
we're gonna start
we're gonna
with
start with me. I would say that I think it's how you go about it, because there's definitely been families like say this is a traveling family. They will travel with their kids everywhere. Doesn't really slow them down.
like an army family.
Yeah, it doesn't really slow them down at all.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's really, it's a very black or white situation. It's based on how the family wants to move. Granted, a child does need stability. A child those army kids do often state that they were army brats and that they never got to really build relationships and all that different stuff or build long lasting relationships, I should say. You know what I mean? But at the same time, that also makes you able to. You're a chameleon. You're able to move and interact with different groups. It's not necessarily a bad skill to have. You know what I'm saying? So, I personally feel like it only slows you down if you let it. Like, don't get me wrong. You won't be, if you were moving at, there's some slowdown. If you were moving at 99%, you're going to, if you really want to keep moving at 99, you might drop down to 89 or 79. Compared to some people who really act like it's so detrimental to them that they go from 100 to 40. You know what I mean? Like it's really based on how you really care about it. You get what I'm saying?
Miss Shannon Nelson said, nope, having kids catapulted my life. Catapulted my life. All of my children brought me nothing but blessings.
Talk your shit, Miss Shannon Nelson. Listen, that's why I say yes.
Well,
The reason why I say yes is because children are supposed to slow down your life. They're supposed to be what show you what really fucking matters in this world. You might be moving in a direction in which you have children. And you're like, yo, what the? I know that happened to me.
Do they?
I was moving in a direction, had children, and was like, oh, what am I doing? This is what I should be doing. This is what I want to do.
Do they slow down your life or do they focus your life?
Focus.
Because I feel like those are two different things.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like,
but I mean, you have to. But I feel like, especially a woman would have to slow down her life in order to do the nurturing and the caring and the raising that is important in a child's life. That is necessary. Go ahead.
Grace Funny for God and Shanae said they didn't hear the question. The question was,
go for it.
Issa Rae said that she's afraid of having children because she feels it will slow down her career. So the question is, do you guys agree or disagree? Will children slow down your life / career or aspirations? You know what I mean?
And I say yes, but I feel like that's a positive thing. the children mean that you, hopefully, you and a partner have a fresh start at life, a chance to redo things, right? And that's supposed to be something that you slow down to do, yeah, especially if you're doing it again. If you have another chance to raise somebody that you know how you were raised and what you liked and what you didn't like, isn't this your chance to slow down and actually give them isn't that why they say give your child everything?
What if you're a parent that like to travel, and what you like to provide for them is travel? Will that really slow you down? I mean, it might slow you down financially.
No, if you could afford to do that with your child, do it.
So then, are you slowed down in that situation?
No, you're not slowing down. What I'm saying is that, like, if Issa Rae said it in the sense of her career will be derailed or slowed down or whatever. I'm saying that's necessary, especially if you're having a child. I would feel like your career kind of needs to take a backseat, because now the most important thing in the world is your child.
But isn't your career part of what helps you provide for your child, though?
Very true. But your career helps you provide for your child, not the year that you have the child, but your career over the span of the time that you have your career, especially if you plan on having a child, is supposed to be setting you up and helping you that child.
So
if your career doesn't allow you to raise a child, if you have a kid, I feel like you have to rethink what it is that this career is doing for you, because this child is now the thing that you're focused on.
So here's my take on this, because, and I feel like you too. So it's kind of weird that you say that, because I kind of feel like we're big on villages, me and you personally. So I feel like if it's not my fault.
You did make that specific time.
I did not, because I feel like it's something we talk about.
No, we do talk about
me
that
and you
it's big on me.
personally
Yeah, it's big
that we discussed. That's
Absolutely.
why I said that.
Yeah, I mention that all the time. I do.
So I feel like we're big on villages. So I feel like there isn't no slowdown, because I don't feel like, so say I have a child right now, right, and my child is 10 months.
Speak up, bro.
And my child they can't hear me or something?
No, just start whispering. Yeah.
You get real calm when you're trying to keep the energy going.
Sorry. I be,
Yeah,
I get it, but like, I'm looking at the numbers and then we be like,
So, big bro say your pants is dope. So me personally, say I have a child, and my child is 10 months, and I want my child to go out. I mean, I want to go on a vacation with just my significant other.
Okay.
My child is still gonna be good, right, without me.
Okay.
Because of the village.
Right, but
so it's
when you have that 10-month-old child, would you be able to make that decision to go on that vacation? That's what changes.
That's my point.
Okay.
I can go on that vacation, and I know I can leave him with my sister.
Right.
You know what I mean? And my child is gonna be good for the 6 days I'm away.
I got you.
It's not slowing me down.
I'm not saying it's slowing you down, but I feel like, especially when you have that when that situation comes about, Black, I feel like once you have that 10-month-old, the decision to be away for 6 days will be heavily affected on whether or not you even want to do it.
Because of the kid.
Because of that child. So now, before, when you would be like, yo, it'd be nothing, you have this child now in your face, you'd be like, do I even want to be away for 6 days from this child? Because I can tell you, I didn't want to do it. Like, when I had my child, it was like a vacation with my wife, or hanging out with the three of us, hanging out with the four of us. I always picked hanging out with the four of us.
Okay.
So if that is what you guys mean by, does your life slow down? Yes, because now you have an extra decision in your head to make, and that decision might change, especially when you have that child.
You know what's so funny? And
that's all.
Because you just literally said at the beginning of the show, like, damn, this week was the first week in a long time that you were able to just see you and your wife. Just really hang out.
I mean, but that's...
and it made me miss it. I missed it or whatever. But I wouldn't have traded any of that for the world. Is what I wanted to say.
Nah,
Go
but
ahead.
Jerry also has 4 children. That
The
matters.
number doesn't matter.
Yes, it
bro.
does. Cause
I don't
Jerry,
think the numbers matter.
I feel like
Critical thinkers, do y'all really think whether it's 1, 2, or 4 children, as far as what you consider what you're stopping your career for, making these decisions are as important?
How old were your kids when you went to Paris, Miss Shannon? She said she went to Paris for 2 weeks and left my daughter with her granny.
bye.
Mad East.
Jerry,
Oh, okay.
you gonna tell me I didn't see you outside more when you had 2 kids compared to when you had 4? You gonna look me in my eyes and tell me that?
I will never disagree with that.
So then, So how you gonna ask the question of whether there's a difference or not? You just answered and said there was a difference.
Yes, there is a difference.
So then,
Okay.
So the critical thinkers, you don't even need to answer because Jerry just answered already.
What's the question?
I said whether you have 1 child or 4, is
Makes
there a
a
difference
difference.
of how much you slow down your life? Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
Oh,
Jerry.
how
okay.
much you slow
Yeah.
down your
Okay,
life.
okay.
Yes.
You okay? All right. I didn't
You-
know what
you
the question
are the
was.
people should know understand
You
that.
just said the question.
No, I did not.
You just said what we were based on what we were talking about. You just said the reason why you're like that didn't make any sense. I didn't know.
Well, because I was connected to what Black said. Black said he was like, it was crazy to hear you say it's been like almost 5 months since.
Yeah.
Because before you had 4 kids, we used to go to barbecues and all that together all the time.
Right.
Facts.
You know what I mean? 4 kids. The more kids you have, yes, it
But
does.
ask me
it does
right
change
now
it.
if I was given the option to choose between being able to go back out, even with having my current situation taken care of, and my kids watched and they're good, and I know they'll be good, and going to barbecues with you guys or hanging out with my kids, I'm going to choose hanging out with my kids.
Right.
What up,
I'm going to
Jimmy
slow down.
Barbecue?
I don't need to go to the barbecues out anymore like that. You know what I'm saying? We were doing that when we were 33, 34. Now we're getting to 36, 37, 30. We're getting late 30s. It's not the same. I don't care about a barbecue like that anymore. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't give a fuck. I'll be home with my kids playing fucking Nintendo Switch, and I'll have the best day of my life.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I will say, like for example, yesterday I saw Black at a barbecue, and I could have pulled up or whatever. And I will say that as you get older, you definitely prefer to spend time with your person or your children or whatever you have going on. Like home is definitely more cool than outside. I will say that. But
home is the shit.
So then, therefore,
home is the shit.
Here's a different perspective.
Nigga, my parents were right when they told me
Here's the
stay
thing.
home. That shit is fun.
Issa Rae was directed into her career, not necessarily just her life.
Right.
But someone like you, you're not slowing down your life. You're increasing your life because those children are your family is your life. That's your fun now.
About it. All right. All right.
Come on, man. Come on.
All
man.
right.
This nigga
I
be
like
trying
that. And then pat himself on the back.
You gonna look at me like,
Come on, man.
Anyway,
Come on, man. But no, that was right.
I can't see.
You gonna leave me hanging?
We can see through the light.
Yeah, but we can see through the light.
They can't see. We can see.
They can't see. We can see.
He's a polarized.
We're close. We're close. We're close enough to see, bro.
You can see my eyes?
Yes.
Nah, but I feel
the
like
light is bright enough.
That's the thing. I feel like your children are supposed to motivate to make you want to do more.
That is your life.
Make you want to do more.
That's what Eyes on Say said. Eyes on Say
them.
said, I know people that have 2 jobs and have children, so slowing down your life is confusing me. Shouldn't it push you to push your career more and provide for your fam?
Yes.
You get what I'm saying? It's like, it's not a slowdown. You're redirecting your focus. Your life now has a certain kind of meaning that it didn't quite have before. I can tell you that before we had children, we used to go out and take that shit for granted, my wife and I. My girlfriend and I, right? At that time, right? We were like, what? If we don't go on Friday, we could go on Saturday. It don't matter, whatever the case may be. Now I'm like, let's plan our dates so that we make sure we have that shit this month. So that we could, you know what I'm saying? And then now I'm looking forward the entire month to the time we're about to have together because it's about to be a blast.
So
it's just, it just rearranges your focus. Yeah, that's why I said yes. I absolutely believe they slow you down, but they slow you down and they refocus.
I think you turned up.
They turn you up in a different way though,
Okay.
in a way that you didn't quite understand before.
Do that again. Do that again.
Wrong hand, brother.
Do that again.
Oh,
I appreciate you.
I got you.
You from Queens? You sure? All right. Just make it.
That's not what I was saying. I was just trying to correct the
Fucking hate
situation.
y'all.
Don't listen to this nigga.
You're right. I did mess that one up. Don't ever shake with my left hand. I was told that. I was just like, nigga, it's closer to you.
I tried mad times.
And that's how I feel. I feel like kids only slow you down if you let them. I feel like if you got your kids, bro, and you have a village, I feel like you can still live your life with your kids or or do things on your own and just in your relationship, and you'll be fine. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you just, like, yes, you gotta plan it.
As a parent now.
You gotta plan it.
How much shit, right. How much shit do you have to think about?
But it doesn't slow you down.
It doesn't slow me down. But it can cause me to have anxiety, my nigga. Like, I feel like, for me now, trying to plan something involves so many more pieces that I'm just like, yo, I would just rather stay home and chill with my kids.
Me personally,
because it's too many pieces to move.
I don't have children, but if I do have a kid and I'm going away, and I say to my big sis, like, yo, I'm going away for 6 days, I'm leaving my child with you, I'm not having no anxiety about that.
Really?
I trust my village. I know that in my sister's care, if it's not on,
I mean, I'm not saying it's gonna. I feel like anything's gonna happen. I just feel like it's gonna be on my mind.
On par with me, it might be even at a higher stature.
And like, that's a dope ass relationship.
And that's just how I feel. Like, I know if I'm good. Like, she's with my sister. Any one of my sisters.
Understand that I feel like you are. If you saying that you could have that. That is the exception to the rule, my dude. I don't feel like there is a slew of people who have that kind of trust and that kind of village that's that strong to be able to do that. So you got to think also. Not everybody has that kind of. You know what I'm saying? I envy that in a sense because I
is about our opinions.
You're right.
And like I said at the beginning of this, me and you preach a village. If I feel like I can't trust you in my village, why the fuck are you in my village?
You're right. You're right.
Well, fellas,
I felt funny about asking Rich to watch my kids one time. I was like, but I'm bothering his single life. I don't want him. And then Haley was like, nigga, that's your boy. Like, what the fuck? I'm like, yo, Rich, if anything, bro, you could just slide through, watch the kid. He was like, yo, that's nothing. But it's like, I don't know. For me, it's weird. I don't know. You know, just inconveniencing you for my children. Anyway.
Nah.
We in a village.
You're right. I got to start thinking about it.
I mean, if you notice,
shout out to the villages.
Whenever we at a barbecue and I see your kids go off somewhere, if you're not paying attention, I'm on it.
He's on it.
I'm on it. I'm watching.
He's giving Benny sodas, cups of soda.
You saw me yell at your Theo the other day when he was swinging that stick around. I think, no, like you know what I mean? Like, it's a village.
No, but you're right.
Daily Wrap-Up Crew said, I think we have to have separate time from our children. Take a weekend away from them every month. Prepare. Let your shorty understand how important it is. And I agree with that.
Shout out to Daily Wrap-Up Crew.
Love Daily Wrap-Up Crew, man.
That's my boy Eli. That's my boy Eli right there.
Shout out to y'all,
mother. I think it sounded like no homo. It sounded like Ace. Is this? I don't even know if it's homo.
Not Ace.
No. I'm talking about on the Breakfast Club. They talked about one of their clips on the Breakfast Club today, and Ace called them and be like, yo,
really?
I talked about that clip, but y'all ain't mentioned our podcast. It sounded like Ace.
It probably was. They always be calling up there.
Yeah, so it sounded like Ace, and that was dope. That was dope.
Yo, shout out to the Daily Wrap-Up Crew, man. And yo,
and
send Dr. Umar
right now. It's not
send Dr. Umar Johnson our way, man.
It's Drew?
Yeah, shout out to Drew.
Oh, what up, Drew?
It's Podcast Drew. Shout out to Podcast Drew, man.
Yeah, man.
Listen. Send Dr. Umar our way, man. We want to have a conversation with him too, y'all.
Like no bullshit.
Come on, man.
When we come on y'all show,
talk about our show too.
Like no bullshit. Like even right now, bro, I feel like yes, because you have children, so I will feel more comfortable. Even like right now, like if I have a child and I'm going and I'll be like, yo, Rich, can you pick up my son from school? I gotta. I gotta be able.
You're right. No,
to trust in my village, bro. Like,
you know what it is?
I mean?
I feel like I grew up not understanding how to do the relying on other, you know what I mean, people. So for me, it's just like it's 100%. Hard for me to really,
100%.
You know, even if I'm like you, my boy, I feel like I don't want to inconvenience you. So it's just like, you know what I mean, like that's the feeling.
I don't want to inconvenience you, but we're a village.
You're right. I'm gonna work on it.
We're gonna table that one for another episode. We're gonna keep something. We've been trying to shorten our episodes. 3 hours is a bit long.
It's a much, yeah. It's much.
I mean, it's a little bit much.
We're going into.
We going into too.
I have one last question though. Because we don't have classic. What did you
No,
say?
this is the last question.
Which one?
No, it's none of these.
Okay, it's the one I had. Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Then we gotta talk about.
I want to.
please.
Huh? Let's do yours first.
All right.
Let's do yours.
Let's do yours.
Can we please, critical thinkers? Can we please?
Speak up.
Can we please talk about this YK Osiris apology? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry, but I gotta tell. I don't like to do the whole dark skin, light skin shit, but light skinned black men, y'all taking the L with this one. This YK Osiris apology from this generation, it just seems like it was completely off to me. It didn't make any sense. I was waiting for it.
An apology to me.
Thank you.
It wasn't.
Thank you. What I'm saying is that is what he believes, or that's what he believes is an apology.
Bro,
so we
literally
can talk about
he's
this.
literally saying, I fucked up and it's got me so stressed out I can't produce any music anymore. That's not sorry. That's not sorry.
But he hasn't put out music.
For those of you who don't know, go ahead, Black, please.
He hasn't put out music since
before that situation.
I just heard about Homeboy.
I think it was I want to say
sorry.
they literally said since 18. It's 2018.
2018. Okay, so for the people who don't know what happened, but we spoke about the Sukihana and YK Osiris situation that happened where we felt like he was a little aggressive on trying to I guess court her or whatever it is that he felt like he was doing. And so I was waiting for an apology from him to see what he does. Because he's a young guy and the black community is looking at this guy like, yo, you know, he's an up and coming artist. You know, people are feeling him. Let's see what he does. And then Black, we saw a video, and tell the people, tell the critical thinkers how
fuck. he was in a room.
He was in a room
with a bunch of crumbled up papers around.
All around.
And I guess he was trying to write like a verse, and he was having like writer's block.
He didn't write his block because he's so stressed out.
Because he's so stressed out about.
He's so sorry about what he did.
Going on.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
And so, all you see on the video is him being stressed out, cursing, and then at the end,
what's your favorite part?
And then you see the camera pan to the ceiling.
Let's look at it.
What is this young generation is doing about things like that?
Forget the young generation.
But
hold on. Let's look at it from this aspect.
Okay.
We have a podcast.
Mm-hmm.
We are on YouTube.
Yes.
Okay.
We're not necessarily trying to be influencers. I don't care to be an influencer, but I do care if my
by default,
I do care my words.
Don't say that you don't care.
Hold on.
By default,
when I say influencer, I mean in the sense of I want to be down with all the hip trends and all that different stuff. That's not who we are. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's what I mean by that. That's what I mean. Okay. I do want my words to have influence.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I don't necessarily need to be. Oh, I'm doing the next TikTok dance. You know, that's not who we are. You know what I'm saying? We don't like. That's not something we engage in. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and I personally feel like
I just want to rock around Black though, but that's
yo, how you know,
come on, Black.
Yo, this nigga
that's my favorite time. That's my favorite time of the party.
But something that is very common among YouTubers and people who have podcasts is when they say something crazy, they have to make a public statement.
Mm-hmm.
Now, let's be real with yourself.
Okay.
If you don't care, but you still have to make a public statement, how would your apology go? Would you try to fake it Would you try to fake it as much as you can?
It would be quiet. It would be quiet and to the point. I feel like for me, if you're asking me.
Me personally, like I said, like Meek says it every time. Like, I'm not here to be your role model. Like, I get it. I get it that it could come off that way, but I'm not here.
Yeah, I'm not a role model.
I'm only on here speaking my opinions.
Yeah, not advice.
My opinions.
Yes.
Okay.
You understand? That's all I'm doing.
Okay.
So, with that being said, I am not your role model. You don't. And then I get there's gonna be things that we're gonna have to apologize for because we might say something that'll offend somebody.
Right. I've said plenty of things on the show that I had to be like. Oh,
and my apology will always be, I didn't mean it that way, because that's what it'll probably be.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say that.
So do you guys? So then I have a question for y'all. Do you guys agree with the form that this young man took to apologize for an egregious act that he committed against the young lady?
Now you see,
that was highly sexualized or whatever.
What he did was he he took her for her music, and I'm not okay with that.
Mm.
You know, personally, I have a lot of nieces, and whatever they want to portray themselves as, you still gotta ask permission for certain things.
Talk your talk.
Like you could talk whatever you want to talk to her, but grabbing her, trying to kiss her, like.
Right.
I don't give a
As
fuck.
if that's immediate access
I don't
through their
care
bodies.
what she says she does.
Right.
Once you cross that barrier, you're doing too much. 100%.
Rich.
I'm in total agreement with Black. I don't think that was an apology one.
Speak up.
I said it from the beginning. That's not an apology.
Okay.
You're saying I can't get my work done because you got me stressed out because you're offended by what I did. Where's the sorry?
That's low key putting blame.
Yeah, you're blaming her. You're blaming. Yeah,
Talk your
Real
talk.
shit.
It's
low key putting blame. It's low key putting blame.
It's literally saying it's your fault I can't write no music no more because you upset about what I did. Though I was wrong. That's nuts. And I'm not gonna lie to you. I like White K. Osiris. I think he's a funny.
Me too.
I think he's a funny kid.
He
Funny
needs to
kid.
be in
I don't
movies.
really.
Well, that's what I feel like.
I don't know his
this
music.
apology was. It was a funny act.
Yeah,
which I'm saying
You were dying at the video.
I was laughing, but I don't think it's funny to apologize this way for your act. I don't think I was very clear on the show saying that listen, what he did is low key scary because people say that that's how black men or men of color get with women, and especially our own women. That was just not something that should have happened. Now, for you to apologize that way for me means to me that you don't even know how to actually have a conversation or how to actually apologize to anybody.
I get what
you don't know how to apologize properly.
Hold on, I'm gonna read this comment. Daily Rapper Crew said, "Men gotta understand, shorty talking freaky don't mean she with the shits. Be careful
Talk
out
is
here."
talk.
That's
And Jack,
in life as black men, we grew up where girls say certain things. Like you can say whatever you want to say, but if you ain't directly, me personally,
Saying,
if you're not directly saying
do this. And
black,
I'm
do
okay
this,
or I'm okay with this.
black, I'm okay with this. I'm not taking. That's not for me. You're just talking about what you would like,
Bro,
that's not for
I've
me.
had situations where I am massaging a woman, get to removing certain clothing, and shit is available. Bro, I've eaten a girl out before and asked her afterwards, "Can I put a condom on?" I get it. Okay.
But, and because the reason why I said that, because there's another funny time where there's been the reverse for you, where he said on the show where there was a young lady where they were like in that same situation. He says, "Yo, are we about to do this?" And she says to him, "Why would you?" You know what I mean?
It can backfire.
So I would rather you just tell me.
Yes.
No.
No.
Okay.
Yes.
But niggas have
Because once I hear no,
niggas have definitely told me before.
Cool.
Stop asking for permission. Wait till they tell you that
No.
it's not okay.
Yeah.
That happened in Vegas. You remember? I kept on saying, "Oh, we should ask." They're like, "No, don't ask. Just
Let
do
them
it."
tell
and
you
then
no.
Let them tell you no.
Say
Let
what
them
it
tell
is.
you no.
I like to make shit clear.
We're
Like, my bad.
respectable, and
Rich, you gotta write the 10 Sex Commandments by Rico Jones. Rico Jones. Shout out to Rico Jones.
All right. We're gonna move
10
on from that
Sex
last week.
Commandment.
We
But
got
that
2
was
more
not
minutes.
a real apology. Light skinned men, y'all took a real L on that one.
Don't even make
Talk
that
to.
don't use that color.
I'm kidding.
Okay.
I'm kidding. I'm having
let's
fun.
use
But
it.
nah.
Let's not.
We dog ass niggas. I wouldn't do that shit.
We
But
don't-
anyway,
but let's
listen,
don't
nah,
do that.
seriously.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Okay, you know what? Let me be serious. Black men, we cannot accept that as a formal apology to our black women if we have violated
Don't
their
try
rights
to
in a certain way.
don't
That's
try
not
to gain clout.
Yeah.
Off of
Thank you.
disrespecting our
Thank
black
you.
women.
Thank
Don't
you.
do that.
Thank
Don't
you.
do that.
We're not about that business,
But
bro.
yeah, but
Don't do that.
Let's not do the colorism stuff on the show. Let's not do it. I'm serious. Let's not do it.
Nah,
Think about it.
it's
When
gonna
dark
come
skinned
up.
men,
We say
we already
It's gonna come up. It's gonna come up.
We
It's gonna
do
come
it.
up.
You act light skinned
You know
sometimes,
what's
Rich.
funny?
You act light skinned a lot of times.
See?
Rico Jones said he don't speak for my light skin ass. Exactly. It's gonna come up, bro. It's
Yo,
gonna
come on.
up. It's
We
gonna
joking.
come
They
up.
do it. They do it on the Breakfast Club. We have fun with it, bro. It's nothing crazy, bro.
So for Rich's heart and how he feels, let's just say that.
It's not that. It's not even that. I've learned a lot about. I learned a lot about the colorism shit. That shit is,
And then again,
you know what I
it's,
mean?
for me personally, the colorism shit is all jokes.
Okay, fine.
Like I'm not.
Yeah. Like we all, come on, we all listen.
I know it's all jokes, but
Come
at the
on.
same time, those people who experience that trauma throughout their
So
lives.
We want y'all to come on the show. Let's talk about
So
it.
let's talk about it.
Yeah, but bro, we experience some ass dark ass
brothers.
niggas in this world too, man.
Yo, hold on. Captain Tone was a light skinned man. Honestly, don't know how to act. You know what?
See,
Next topic. Last topic.
Rico Jones said it is light skin behavior. He a light skin brother.
Listen,
This is what I'm saying. Don't say that.
shout out to Rico Jones.
Let it be what it is.
Let it be what it is, bro. We
I
say
know
nigga,
what it
we
is.
do all of this shit.
Exactly.
It's not really a word we should be saying, but we do it, bro. Come on, man.
Shout out to
It's all love, bro. We love y'all,
listen,
man.
our
Come
light
on.
skin brothers. Y'all need to be
I'm not gonna
on
lie.
DVD.
We need we've been touching on colorism a couple episodes sporadically. We need to have an
Yes.
episode where we touch on that shit for real.
For real, for
Let's do
real.
it.
Yeah, we need to do that.
Rico, you want to come up for that? Let's talk. Let's talk. Let's talk.
We have a cast because since we're three dark
Three dark brothers.
we have light skin brothers. Come on the couch.
Rico's mixed or something like that, right? I think.
He's Spanish.
Yeah, he's
and
Spanish,
black.
Spanish.
Spanish and black.
I think he's mixed.
Listen, shout out to all of our brothers of all different shades. Listen, we're not serious when we.
Okay, okay.
Ooh, yes.
That's what I was getting to.
Yes,
the
yes.
topic
Thank
of the
you,
show. The topic
Thank
of the
you,
show is
Vaughn.
what is the most misunderstood thing about you? And I wanted to get to that before we wrapped up.
Mhm.
We're trying to end in 2 hours. It's clearly not gonna happen because there's 7 minutes left. So, but
We're
we're
going
trying
over,
to
man.
end by like 8:15 or 8:30.
Mhm.
All right, Jerry.
Yes.
What is, and for y'all out there, everyone out there, what is the most misunderstood thing about you? Before you go, Jerry, let's actually read Von B. Wallen's comment.
Yes.
Von B. Wallen said, "What's most misunderstood about me is that I be wanting more for people than they want for themselves."
Talk your
I feel
talk.
like everybody says that, and
Everybody will say that.
and I feel like that's a cop out one.
That is a cop out. I feel like that's a cop out
Like,
one.
oh, I want everybody to do good.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Like, okay, like, not, and no disrespect to you, Vaughn.
That was a hilarious voice.
Yeah, I know.
I want everybody to do good.
No disrespect to Vaughn, but I feel like that's like a cop out one. Like, oh, like we all want to see everybody do good.
Of course, yeah.
Like,
We wanna
no
see how
matter
people
how we
win.
portray it or what we do, like, if you're not a bad mind person, because I'm not a bad mind person,
Yeah. Never
we
about my
want
person.
love. We want
Never.
love for the world, people around us. I love to see. Literally, me and my boy was talking the other
Love to
day,
see that.
and one of our friends from back in the day, he lives in Brooklyn now, and he's like the super of a building. And like he was telling, and like from where that person came from, like I was so happy to hear, like, oh shit, he's doing
He's doing
like
his
you know what I
thing.
mean. So I feel like that's for everybody. Like unless you're a bad mind person, you want to see people do good.
Okay.
Unless you're bad mind, so
Yeah.
that's a cop out one.
All right. So
Vaughn, give me another one.
So that's a cop out
You
one.
said that's a cop out one. What's yours?
What's yours?
What's my what?
What is the thing that is what is most misunderstood about you? I'm sorry.
My intentions.
What is the most? Go ahead. I always ask it
No,
wrong.
you can start.
Well,
with
ask the question.
What is the most misunderstood thing about you?
Even sometimes the way I say things to you and the way I may deal with things, my intentions are good, but they may seem fucked up sometimes. My intentions are good, but I
That's
may
good.
seem fucked up sometimes. Like, you know what I mean?
That's good.
Like,
I feel like
and
I share that.
you know what I mean?
feel
I
like
may
share that.
say something to you like, yo, I'd be like, so that's what you want to do with yourself?
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? My intentions are good, but the wording sounds horrible. My intentions are always good.
Yo, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you.
That's what's misunderstood about me.
I had this conversation. When I came up with this question. That's we were trying to figure out like what's most misunderstood about me, and I said that my honesty is often taken as toxicity.
Yes.
Like
Yeah.
I'm very honest,
Mhm.
and like I said, I don't keep a lot of friends. Like I have friends, but I don't.
No,
but
I
I don't
was
keep a
about
lot
to
of.
say that.
I don't
Von B.
keep-
Wallen said, "Nigga just said the same shit as me."
Nah, yeah. No, but that's what I'm
Nah,
saying.
yeah, no, yes,
No, but it's real talk though.
maybe.
No, we did all say the same shit. But that's what I'm saying, like, it's still good intentions.
Go ahead, Rich. My fault, bro. That shit was hilarious.
Hold
He
on,
said, "Nigga just said the same
but
shit."
to piggyback up on what Rich said, we had a friend who asked me, who said something to me about Rich, and I'm like, yo, if you're not a man, you can't understand what Rich is trying to bring to you sometimes.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Because he doesn't have that filter. Like Rich just says it.
It comes out, right? However it comes out.
So,
right.
like,
And
at
it's
that
not
moment,
meant to be mean. It's
Right.
just
he's
it's
just
meant to be
saying
like, yo,
what's going
yeah,
on.
this is what's happening. I'm observing. Yo, you're being a bum. You're being a bum. You're being lazy.
Right,
you're being
right.
lazy.
This is fucked
yo,
up.
this is fucked up. This is fucked up.
Yeah.
Like you know what I mean. And I'm not gonna do it to put you on blast in front of
Right.
whoever
Facts.
you're affecting. But as my friend, when we having a conversation, I'm be like, yo, my nigga, how do you feel okay with like this? You want my honest opinion?
Facts.
This is how I feel.
Facts.
If you don't like it, you choose not to speak to me anymore. Then honestly, you didn't want an honest opinion. To be honest with you.
And I said that to one of my friends. They was like, yo, this nigga Rich. And I'm like, yo, to be Rich's friend, you gotta understand.
Talk.
You gotta understand shit.
I'm
Because
loving
I'm
that
gonna
Because
lie
he
to you.
does, and I feel like sometimes he wants to try to sugarcoat it. He doesn't know how to sugarcoat it.
Not properly.
Because he'll say,
comes out
he'll
to-
say some wild shit to you, and then it'll be at the end, be like, but you know what I'm saying? This is, and I'll be like,
I'm trying to say, like,
and I've seen him say that shit to niggas, be like, nigga, that's
You
not
said
gonna
it,
work
right?
after you just bombed this nigga's life.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm
after
saying?
you done kept it
He doesn't
all the
know.
way funky.
He doesn't know how to. He doesn't know how to
There's
put
no
it.
there's no other way to put it. Like you met my mother.
Yes.
Oh, good job.
Straightforward.
I don't like dreads.
Bruh.
Just like that.
Not even, I will never forget it.
She
because of the way
offered the information.
I will tell you, this is what she said. She's like, you're such a nice boy. You're such a
But
nice
the
looking
dreads.
boy. But I don't like your hair. That's the first thing Rich's mom ever said to me, bro. I was just like, nice to meet you too. My name is Jerry, bro. Like, that's what... I was like, what the fuck just happened? She just
really
said,
her.
oh, you're such a nice looking boy, but
And
I don't like your hair. I was
so
like, what the
Rich's,
fuck?
Like when I talk to Rich's mom always tell me that Rich is like his dad. But bro, to me, she acts just like her. Like he acts just like his mom,
yeah,
bro. Like
it's straight.
like, she
bro, you've seen them interact. I'm like, holy shit.
evil twin.
You going, yo, it's a
Like,
guy, girl.
The two of them, the interactions, you be like, yo, what the fuck?
What is happening, bro? What is happening?
Shout out to my lady, my mom. You know what I mean? Shout out to her.
I can say the thing that is most misunderstood about me is I feel like what?
I'm gonna be an asshole.
Shut up. Yeah.
What the
No,
what is
don't
the
listen to
most
him. Say what you
misunderstood thing about me?
About you.
Right. I feel like is an issue that I have of when I am involved in your life, I will debate with you and argue with you more. If I don't do that, then I really don't care about you. And I will say that
Okay.
I've debated. I will tell you guys. We've known each other 5 years. You know, 6
More than that.
like
More than that.
6, 7 years. Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
7, 8,
I don't
7,
even
8.
know how time works anymore. 7, 8 years.
I
That's
was
true.
literally around right after Haley was born.
Haley was born.
So Haley's what?
7, turning 8 then. So 6,
7, 8
7 years.
7, 8 years.
Okay, all right. So I can tell you guys that we've all individually
I watched Big
or
Bang.
all together debated, had arguments,
Yes.
had chances where we was just like, yo,
Yes,
nigga, I will walk.
yes.
We could walk out, whatever. We don't have to do this. We've done that plenty of times. I will never do that to somebody I don't care about. I will
Just
never.
walk out and be like, all right.
I will
wouldn't
put
matter.
you behind me and I won't think about you the next day. So if I argue with you and I debate with you, that means I love you and I really want to see everything that is in this life that could be good for you work out for you. So that's really misunderstood because people will be like, yo, why are you so combative with me? And I'm like, because I love you. Like, I'm not going to be combative with you unless I fucking, unless I care, bro. I won't put that energy in and I'm passionate about everything, bro.
That's very true. Yo, you know what?
Say yours.
That was a good. I said mine.
Yeah, he did say it.
I said my honesty comes off as
That's
toxicity.
Okay.
Even on the show, certain stuff I say is not necessarily like, for example, when
Toxic
I said
Rich.
like, exactly. Certain stuff I say on the show where I've said stuff like, "Oh, a girl will pull up to me and I'll be like, who? You fuck me?" I never did that in my life. But I was being honest about the fact that might have.
Yo, you know Black knows all things. Black knows all things.
Like I did that. You gonna look me in my face and say I did that?
Hey, I'm watching myself.
Yeah.
See what you're saying?
He's lying, everybody. He's lying. I swear to God, I never did that.
I'm watching myself.
Wow.
Captain Tone once said, "If I don't care, I won't say a thing." You'll never hear me.
It's just like in a relationship.
You'll never hear me.
When your partner does not give the effort to necessarily engage in a disagreement, they've checked out.
Talk your talk.
So I that was actually a really good one. I will say that could be very misunderstood.
So Rich,
that's fine.
that's how much I love you, my nigga. We argue every day, so I just want to, I just want to point out, nigga. That's how much of my man's you are in my life, because I argue with this dude about.
But I told you all your man's way before.
Yeah, I know.
Used to be like, oh, this is my. I'm like, nigga, I'm your best friend, nigga.
But
Fuck you talking about?
You know what's so funny about Rich though? That's how you know your Rich's friend in a debate, because he's gonna debate. He debates with his friend. And the Rich's
yeah, I'm not gonna argue with you.
like even in life, like even like anytime me and Rich play ball and we're on the opposite teams, he goes so much harder.
So do you, nigga?
No, I don't.
Black broke his leg trying to go harder. Yo, wow!
I don't believe
That was after.
No, in that game, we were facing though. We were on opposite teams in that game.
Was the second game.
No, it was the first. You're wrong.
So wait, when did I break my leg? Cause hold on, what is the thing we always say? How many games do we play? It was the third game. I broke my leg
honestly,
in the third game.
You breaking your leg is when we took that break and we came back and said we're not playing any more games.
We said we shouldn't do that.
No.
We were saying that.
We used to play ball nonstop. We used to play ball nonstop before you fucked up your leg.
Black funny as hell. I know. But this nigga be trying to catch, bro.
Black is lying to y'all. Prior to Black breaking his leg, we used to play 5 games. We just stay on the court. We just stay on the court.
Yeah.
We would always
But
say
we did. After Black broke his leg, trust and believe, I did it no more, nigga. I played 2 games and I'm like, that's it.
Done.
That's it. Yo, no lie.
So we played 2 games.
No, listen.
Okay.
Listen,
Thank you. We played 2
what I just
games.
said.
Huh?
You said you
Black.
We played 2
Black.
games.
No, I'm gonna tell you why we didn't play 2 games. There's no way you would have been on the opposite team of me, and I got picked up again for a second game in export. Think about that.
And I'm about to tell you why.
Go ahead.
Because
yeah.
it was a light day in the gym that day.
What?
The day I broke my leg, it wasn't.
And I got picked up again? Who won the first game?
My team.
Of course. The story sounds so convenient.
No, why does it sound good?
No, stop.
Yo, Captain Thomas said, if you win it, keep running.
Stop. Yes, and in export, if you lose, the mad niggas wait. Even if it's a light day. Even if it's a light day.
It was a light day.
Black is lying to you.
Come on,
I remember
bro,
niggas shooting for that. I remember everything. We shot for the ball. Black got picked up by somebody else.
He's captain.
Which doesn't forget.
We're just trying to be humble to make a point in the story. Me and Rich are not sit on the sideline niggas when we go to export.
Not back then. Nowadays, I don't even play no more.
Not back. I'm talking about back.
At
this time.
So this was the second game when you broke your leg?
Yes, I broke my leg in the second game.
Black, if you want to say second game, Black, then there was a game in between that. You're fucking lying. You're fucking lying.
We're gonna talk about this for the next
We're not.
weeks. We're gonna figure this out.
At this point in export, me and Richard would not sit on the sideline niggas. That's why I said that. We're getting picked up niggas at this time at export.
So y'all got picked up on opposite
We're not
teams.
sitting down.
Forget all that. Okay.
Are we sitting down niggas at this time?
Forget all that.
Yes or no? Are we sitting down niggas?
Then no.
Okay.
All right, Jerry.
So stop.
Forget all that. Black got picked up by the opposite team.
Okay.
I got picked up by one team.
Okay.
My team is killing. We have the dude that fucked up Black's foot. We have some giant on the team.
On the second game, this nigga came into the game.
Does that matter? I said remove that. Remove that. Why does that matter? Jesus Christ.
This is what injury happened. No, this is what injury happened. This is the second game. We won the first game, so now the second game the nigga comes in that's being me. And the first game I'm working. The second game the nigga on my team.
Yeah, he got crossed.
And the second game the nigga on my team says to me like, yo, what you doing? This is what he said to me. Cause the nigga that he's talking about now is going to work in the second game. And he said, yo, the first game, so I'm like, oh, okay. I have to play basketball.
It's time.
So now, this is why I know it's the second game. Now my team won. Cool. So go ahead now.
Actually,
thank you.
Sure. I don't understand how I lost and got onto the next team, but whatever. Cool. Cause niggas, anybody who watches this from Expo will say Black is wrong. There's no way I played a game against Black, lost, and was playing him again right after.
So what?
If it's like this, but anyway, you're bro. Okay.
Anyway,
Yeah.
So you can run with what you want to run with. You might have beat a team before me, but not. I was not on the team you beat before.
Rico Jones said, "Which one of y'all does the stretching?"
No. Listen.
Who stretches?
We both stretch.
Whatever. No, I just learned how to stretch really, like in the past 2 years. He might have beat a team prior, maybe, but I was not on that team. I know when I got on that team,
came in.
because Black went hard as fuck, and Black loves to defend other people, but when it's me on the team, Black's gonna make sure that all the little tricks I have are not gonna work, just like I do for him.
Yeah, he tells the niggas on his team all my moves.
Okay,
I never do that. I never do that. I never do that.
You what I just said?
Thank you.
Did you hear what I just said?
Did you hear what I just said? I don't do that. I don't do that, bro. I don't do that.
Did you hear what I just said?
I don't do that.
What he just described is not what I described. I said Black likes to defend me.
Yeah.
I said what he does. I didn't say what I do. Yes, I do tell niggas, hey, listen,
That's fucked up.
he can't go left. He's not going left. I'm trying to win.
So defend him. Don't tell another nigga how he plays the game.
Come on.
Defend him, bro.
Hold on, come on.
No, Rich.
Can I say something?
You defend him. I got him.
Can I say something?
Because I know how he plays.
Can I say something?
All right.
Can I say something?
Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead. No, I just know that part.
This is about 5-6 years ago. I was 40 pounds lighter. I was like 40 full pounds lighter.
I'm not telling everybody his
Am I wrong?
He has body dysmorphia, so he was just like, let me break down his brain.
Forget body dysmorphia. Forget body dysmorphia. Black. Was I not like 40 pounds lighter?
Yes.
Okay, I was 40 pounds lighter. Nobody. If say you were the captain of my team, nobody's gonna look at me 40 pounds lighter and say, defend this guy. Okay, so that's why I'm not defending. So I'm gonna tell my teammate, hey,
that's your boy though.
Nigga, I'm trying to win.
I'm not telling nobody his moves.
Of course
you
not.
don't tell nobody
Get in my fucking way, nigga. Cause you're 40 pounds. Nigga, shut up.
I'm not telling nobody his moves.
Rico Jones, LMAO. Damn, bro, like guard the right hand. He got no left.
I tell you this shit.
Telling niggas, game, bro.
Work on your left, nigga.
Jerry, we're in the game. Jerry, we're in the game.
Yo, that's crazy.
And the niggas guarding me.
I would've got tight.
And the niggas guarding me. He'd be like, he start yelling. He about to do a dip and spin.
That's crazy.
In the game.
He's calling out. He's calling out the buttons you about to press.
He about to dip and spin. Watch the spin.
Okay, regardless.
That's crazy.
Back to the main
topic. We gotta talk about that shit. That's fucked up.
We gotta wrap it up.
Don't do that shit, critical thinkers. Don't do that shit.
So now, Black going mad hard this game. Black going. You can't even lie. You was going.
I was going on. I said that all the time.
Black was trying to go hard as fuck. There comes to a point where the nigga shoots the ball, and the nigga that Black is defending has to be like 6'5", 6'4".
Oh shit!
And he's solid.
Big boy.
Damn. And the rebound's coming up. Black had no chance of getting this rebound, but Black's deciding I'm going for this shit. And I guess the
He's
nigga
do or die, my nigga.
Playing basketball.
Do or die.
Yeah.
Do or die.
Listen. It didn't turn out the way we wanted it to, and we'll leave it at that.
We're gonna have to have a whole nother show on.
We got 5 more minutes.
How what you did was fucked up, Rich.
So what happened was the nigga. What happened was I'm trying to go under.
To pick up.
He stepped on my foot.
The rebound.
Black jumped up, but his foot stayed on the ground.
Yes, I jumped for the rebound, but he already came down. So I'm going up and he's
Black, no lie. Black's foot stayed on the ground while he jumped up. How did Black go? Yo, no lie. I thought Black shattered his knees because the way Black dropped, he dropped to his knees. He didn't even like put his hands down. He just dropped to his knees like, bah! I was like, oh my god, my nigga's knees are shattered. It's not his. Then I woke up and Black's on his knees, and he falls over, but his foot is like, his foot is over here like this.
Oh my god.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I got video of that shit to this day.
Oh my god.
I got a whole video. I got a whole video of that shit.
Oh my god.
That shit was hilarious.
Oh, his foot is just.
His foot was like this.
Oh my god.
I'll never forget that day.
All right, yo. But yo, that's crazy though. That's crazy. Do not tell your man's moves. Just cause y'all practice together and y'all play ball together. Don't tell no other fucking rando my moves, my nigga. We learned that together.
First and foremost.
Win, lose, or draw. I'm not telling
another nigga how you play the game.
First and foremost, basketball is a very visual game, right? Although I'm telling you, the reason I'm telling you is because you suck and not realizing that he's doing the shit.
Yes.
Okay. When Black steps up,
He's saying you need to work.
When I do my move and I do my little fadeaway shot and Black, it's ready like in my face. You don't think they watch it and be like, oh, that's Rich's move, nigga? They wouldn't do that. And then now Black steps off of me and the next nigga does exactly what Black just did. You literally just told him my move too.
Right.
Right or wrong? Right. When I do my whole little side step and I try to do my little fadeaway.
I never said.
You explicitly say it, but nigga, Black me.
That's what we're talking about.
Nigga, you don't have to say it if by the time I'm leaning forward, you're in front of me like this. You just.
But that's because he knows your game.
Exactly, he knows my game.
But he's not.
He just showed everybody regardless. You didn't even let me fade away, nigga. You didn't even let me fade away.
Yo, Rico Jones say we got a ball, no cap, bro.
Yo, yeah, we gotta wrap this up. Listen, shout out to everybody out in the chat. We appreciate y'all. Shout out to my boy Black. Shout out to my boy Jay. Word. And that was episode. You know what I mean?
We're not counting no more, right?
No, definitely not.
Yeah. Okay. All right, cool.
We don't count no more.
After 100.
I mean, we should keep counting, but they don't.
Listen, before you guys get off of here, I know y'all out here at y'all barbecues. It's nice weather. Y'all chilling. Make sure y'all go on y'all phones, open up a tab, and go on keepinmindpodcast.com. Check out the merch that we got going on. Holla at us. Say what up.
If you want a custom color, if you want a custom color, or anything like that of our logo.
Come on, man.
We got that.
You see, I always rep every single Sunday on this show with the Keep in Mind podcast shirt. Tell a friend to tell a friend.
I make that shit look like this if you want. You know what I mean? Just like this. You know what I mean?
Look at that.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Or check out our YouTube. We need
Culture enthusiast said broke a sweat from getting amped. You finally did break a sweat though, deadass. Yeah. This nigga sweating now if he wasn't sweating before.
Why she always gotta come in and say something at the end? Like, get out of here.
Yo, Keep in Mind 3's tournament. Captain told one day they pulling out a basketball tournament. A Keep in Mind 3.
Nah, but honestly, me and Rich are gonna be on the same team, so he's not gonna tell you my moves in the tournament. Yeah, no. Because we're gonna be on the same team.
Thank you for making sure you padded that part in there.
Alright, y'all. But I love y'all. Be safe until next time. Keep in mind, baby.
Splash. Go to keepinmindpodcast.com.
Oh no, go to our YouTube. I want more watch hours.
No.
Watch our episodes.
No. They said they need a shirt.
Oh yeah,
they say they need a shirt.
Keepinmindpodcast.com. You can order one from there. That's
Keep in Mind podcast.
Oh, Rico, whoever got 3, come through. They're not fucking with us. I don't know. Me and DP is really San Antonio's Greg Popovich.
Yeah, listen.
I'll just listen. I'll listen to directions.
If it's not Jerry with us, it's gonna be my cousin Bones.
They don't want Bones.
They don't want Bones
because we're not losing. If it's Bones, we're not losing.
They don't want Bones. So it might have to be the 3 of us, which means Bones might be on another team if he's playing.
No, then we just wouldn't tell Bones.
Bones don't want no smoke if he's on another team. I gotta follow.
Keepinmindpodcast.com, yo. Check us out. Check out merch. Support.
Bones gonna play with Cat.
Yeah, he gonna play with Cat.
No, he's not.
He gonna be Bones Cat.
Listen, we got some plans for this summer. We gonna try to do another We Outside.
We don't have our team. Y'all done.
Exactly. I told you.
Yeah, we don't have the location, but we trying to plan another We Outside. So look out for another We Outside this summer. As we plan that.
Rico Jones said he got the light skin Jimmy. You see? Niggas
come on, man.
Say it.
Yeah, for real though. Because he was adamant about us playing them like we playing. No, it's all love, bro. It's all love. It's all love.
You know what? We're going to talk about that in another episode. Shout out to